Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Goblets and Gays. This is Season 3, Episode 29. I'm Aubrey, your GM. I use she, her pronouns. I will toss it over to my players to introduce themselves, who they're playing, all of that lovely stuff, and answer tonight's question. What aspects of your character's future are they most curious about? If they could learn one thing about their future, what would it be? We will start with you, Aki.
Hello, I'm Aki. My pronouns are she, her, and I am playing Estrella Bashar Chloris. Pronouns also she, her, and she is your quadruple bard princess dragon summoner who needs more sleep, dates with her girlfriend, and to actually break her father's curse. And I would say the particular part of the future that she is most curious about is breaking her father's curse. It's been a while. She kind of ended up doing everything else except for the one thing she left home to do. You know?
Isn't that how it always is?
Yeah, okay, yes, but finding a girlfriend is one thing. Uniting two kingdoms that you totally technically rule over is another thing. And you know what I mean? Is you just woo, you know very looking finding your long lost princess, that's a whole other thing too. It's like, ooh, damn, the paths that we take, this is a whole tree up in here.
Eventually.
So yeah, most curious about if she actually ever gets to do that, or let the trauma kick in.
Hello, hello. My name is Alyssa. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Tamsin, the genderless MILF now with a magical plane shifting box. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I think that the thing that she is most curious about is when and how she gets to the Feywild, because obviously it's going to happen. She spent a lot of time doing that. But when's it actually going to happen?
Hello. I don't know the do intros. It's been a long time. Hi, I'm Dusty. I use they, he pronouns, and I'm going to be playing the Isekai Siren mom from Mexico, Joanna Sanchez. As far as the future questions that she has many. But the biggest one is going to be, is she going to be going home, whatever the fuck that means?
Hello, my name is Ferris. I use she, her pronouns. I am playing Dumisa, the half hobgoblin, half problem barbarian, and champion of the night, who also uses she, her pronouns. And her question for the future is, marriage. Will it bring us together?
Oh, I see. Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Tick. I use he, she, they pronouns, and I'm playing Marrow, our good old dirt monk that's got a lot of parental issues at this point. Is quite literally just trying to make it. And I actually thought about this question a little bit, and I'm like, damn, what would they want to know? And I think for once the answer is nothing. They don't want to ask questions about the future. They don't want to know what's going to happen. That's scary, and they don't want it cemented in stone from an omniscient being. So they're just going to say no and leave and not ask for once in their life.
Yeah, that's valid. A lot of Marrow's problems are caused by asking questions.
And asking questions about the future where stuff hasn't even been decided yet. No, that's the line they draw. Asking questions about stuff that has happened, that will give them information. That won't they can't change the past, but the future, nope, not setting anything in stone.
You seem to forget that you asked questions about the past, and that fucked up your life. That is what fucked up your life. The future is a question mark, but your nosy ass.
I think for the future, they've learned their lesson, at least at the moment. The past is fair game for being traumatized, I guess.
Hello, I'm Sparlock, and I play Groon, our flame oracle. And if she could ask one question about the future, I think it would be if they succeed at overthrowing the sealed, because she's still kind of pissed in like a kind of an existential way, and that's like top priority.
Hi, I'm Michelle Jones, and I am playing the Sprite Cavalier, Lemon Lebtra. And the thing that she's worried about is whether or not doing this favor for her fairy aunt is going to get her murdered by dragon cultists.
General just news, Wayward Arcadium every Monday. Catch us over there on Nat 20 Productions. It's a great time. Bring your own mech every other Thursday. There are probably things happening in chaos on that show. There always is. I'm not exactly sure what is going on right now. And who else wants to talk about stuff they do?
Me. Clever Corvids should be out of its hiatus by now. You can catch me there as Darling, the Murder Mommy. Yep, City Never Dies. Pew pew. That's such
City never dies. Never dies.
Yeah, never dies. That's it. That's the story. That's the whole thing. It's Blaze of the Dark. Maybe there's Transformers on the moon.
And it doesn't die. Yes. Anyone else want to talk about what they're doing?
But look forward to Thirsty Space Lesbians on Utopia. I'm going to be leading some disaster lesbians on an adventure through space, so that'll be very exciting.
So yes, I guess now we'll segue from that into our recap. Tick, what happened last time?
Okay. Last time we were in a wonderful, and by wonderful I mean not so wonderful, house. A mansion belonging to a vampire who got sealed away for being slightly problematic, TM. But like not super problematic, you know, vampires need food as a treat. Who cares that she's named for Tall Murder Mommy that I simp for? Anyways, simping for NPCs aside, out of character, we all entered the chamber where this wonderful D12 shaped box was kind of floating around, doing its thing, keeping us suspended between the planes, unfortunately. And there were some guards. And by guards, I mean really creepy monsters with like bleeding wounds that words were coming out of and screaming was coming out of. And we were like, it's not really good. I don't think those are very nice. So we fought them. It was a boss fight. They were pretty tricky to deal with, but fundamentally, with the power of friendship and Estrella blasting them with magic and a lot of swords and a lot of Rosalite biting them to a lot of fighting, we managed to defeat them without any casualties on our end.
Extreme violence.
The power of extreme violence, because these were not friend shaped. They were not but we beat the monsters up, and then we had this floating little box, and Estrella and Tamsin were like, okay, we're the smart spellcasters here. We can do the checks to like disarm this thing. And Demisa and Mara were like, oh, what happens when it goes wrong? And Leonix just held up her arm, which had like a really bad like wound on it, and we're like, okay, so we're gonna stand here. And if anything goes wrong, we're gonna step in the way so our spellcasters don't get hurt because we have a lot of health. So Demisa, of course, protected her wonderful girlfriend, and Mara was protecting Tamsin. Luckily, nothing went wrong, even though we barely made the DC to deactivate this by like a 1 or 2 points, like every single time, and it was a little stressful, me listening and watching in the background, like, oh god, something's gonna go wrong, isn't it? But no. We managed to make it without any checks failing. Barely.
Yep, you escaped from the world of Noxlight for a little bit.
We escaped from the world of Noxlight that Aubrey had brain rot for. Anyways, we got spat out, not in the exact place that we were supposed to be, but like close enough. Or not the place we were, but close to the place that we were supposed to be, just a little bit up north. So we have all decided, well, let's just start heading a little bit south to find this wonderful wizard tower, and absolutely nothing weird involving dragons that's definitely not there, or cults or anything like that. Nothing suspicious here, just a normal wizard's tower. And we have headed off, and that is where we begin.
Yeah, you all rested for the night, and the next morning, and Meryl and Dumisa, I'm gonna need you to give me fortitude saves.
Oh, shoot.
You were both cursed.
We were?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't it go away after a day, though?
Nope.
Fortitude?
Fortitude.
Oh, I'm great at fortitude. Thank heavens. So that's gonna be a 32, and this might be the thing that I automatically crit on as long as I pass in the first place. I have
think
to
that
still
is
open my
yours.
notes.
Yeah. Let me roll a fortune save real quick.
It would
too.
make sense if it was a thing I was a master in.
Are y'all feeling okay?
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's see how these fortitude checks go.
I got a nat 20, so that's a 41.
Yeah, no, you're both fine. You've managed to shake off the endless nightmare curse. You don't become stupefied for one day. Yeah.
Just
Stage 3 is permanent unconsciousness.
Ah,
Oh,
Wowzer.
just
That would have been dramatic, though. I mean,
I'm just gonna rub my girlfriend's back like there, and that's a big back. So I'm like, ooh, the surface area.
I'll rub my
Very
own back.
glad.
a little flexing will happen just for her.
Yes. So, you know, the morning you're all healed up, spells, all that stuff, feel stronger. And you all start to head south, at least in the direction you're pretty sure that you need to go. Finding this sort of, you know, where the Wizard's Tower is, sort of in this sort of large circle of trees. And as you approach, you notice a wall first. This sort of massive, just sort of stone wall that goes up probably about 20 feet or so that is around this.
Like, could I vibe check the wall?
Yeah, if you want to vibe check the wall. And it sort of just sort of seems to stretch, like this whole area of trees has been walled in by this.
Oh, I see. Okay, like Okay. I was like, I was
sorry.
just picturing like just like a brick wall, and then we could walk around it, but I don't know why. Okay, my bad. How many hero points do we have?
It's a guess, so 3.
3? Do I want to use one? No, I don't. I'll just take the low roll.
I mean, what do you vibe? Just vibe checking with perception?
Yeah, with perception, it's just a general vibe check. Like if we were to climb the wall, this thing's not gonna like, you know, eat me, right? Because I happen to be a fan of walls that eat people.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
hate that sentence.
If this is a mimic, can we petition to call it Wallace?
No.
yes. No, I want it. Also 25.
25. So this is not a mimic. It is magically enchanted. You can tell that. You see a bunch of runes along its side, and with its perception high enough, the runes, if somebody were to try and touch or climb this wall, you imagine they would get a bit of a shock.
Then I am most familiar with said runes. I will then proceed to hide behind my giant wall of a girlfriend and go, yeah, no, that goes boom.
Does Estrella seem traumatized? Can I vibe check Estrella's trauma?
Okay, well, maybe these runes are kind of nicely burned into her wrist.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she has her girlfriend at the moment, so
You say they go boom. Can we throw something at them? I'll throw a rock at it.
And as the rock hits the wall, you just sort of watch as this like electricity comes out, zaps it, and the rock just goes. Poof.
Can I throw a rock over the wall to see if is there an over the wall?
You would need to make an athletics check because the wall does go about 20 feet up.
Yeah, I got this. Probably.
It's not going to be an incredibly high DC, but
35.
you do watch as once You throw the rock, and like it gets kind of near the crest of the top, and it gets kind of close to the wall, with probably within about like a foot or two, and zap.
So we can't go over it. I was gonna suggest bringing out the bat, but
Can I
Not this
try
time.
casting Dispel Magic on the wall?
Yes, but also you could also walk around and see if there's a door.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next suggestion, and I was
Oh.
like,
I will also just. This is just. It just seems to like go on, and it does seem like this whole area is enclosed. But yes, you don't see a door where you are.
can I go run around really quickly and check if there's a door? Because my movement speed went up now. I have 50 feet of movement speed. I want to use it.
Yeah, I forgot we have the fucking Flash in this party. Barry fucking Allen.
All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna book it. I'm gonna start running down the, like wall
How
lane.
long do you want to go for?
Before I leave, I'm gonna say I'm going to run for about 10 minutes, and if in 10 minutes I don't find anything, I'll come back. So I'll be back in 20 minutes. I'm gonna run. So 10 minutes one way.
10 minutes. No, you don't see a door.
I did promise I would come back, so I will come back, which will take 10 more minutes.
20 minutes later.
Yes.
There was no door. I can check the other direction as well, though, because it didn't get to
Well,
the end
also
of it.
this thing is miles long.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Can I cast a spell now? Or try to cast a spell now?
Sure. Yeah. Do you have to roll for that?
So it says you unravel the magic behind a spell or effect. Attempt a counteract charge.
And a counteract check. Add the relevant skill modifier and any appropriate modifier check against the target's DC. Okay.
It's functionally a spell attack roll.
Yeah.
Once you do all the math, it's the same as your spell attack modifier.
Yeah. No, it definitely is. Yeah, so I guess just give me a spell attack roll. You do this, and for a moment it looks like you're doing something, but then it sort of pushes back against your magic and is unfortunately not able to dispel it.
I could probably find the door faster than Marrow could run.
Marrow, that's a challenge.
No, it's not, because it means I'm not gonna touch the fucking wall, and I'm gonna blow like a 6th level spell slot, but I can cover a mile. But that's only if we want to do it, or we can just migrate as a group to look for a door.
I mean, what do you want to do, Australia?
I'm good. I'm good with whatever. It's more like what? Look, it's
We're not
just
in
a
a
very
rush.
large wall that is like totally going to shock us. So I don't know. Okay, I don't know. We could go look for a door, or we could attempt to go in the aggressive way. I'm personally fine. It's just if we're going to look for a door, I have a faster way to look for a door.
I think if looking what Demisa did, throwing a rock over the wall and it didn't work, I'm worried that if we break the wall, that space where the wall is no longer will still be electric.
Okay, I'll show you my wonderful door spell. And we'll look at Marrow, and we'll look at Zolstrom and be like, and I apologize. And I'm gonna cast Painted Scout, heightened at 6th, so I create 5 little scouts. I have to keep touching the ground, and that is what I'm choosing to touch. And they can go, essentially, they can keep walking around like about 500 feet plus. And at my movement speed, I'm pretty sure. And they can, I can also see, hear, and smell through all 5 scouts simultaneously. And so my little scouts are gonna pop up, and I think they're going to look like little Rosalites. Just tiny little dragons. and they're just gonna start like they're just gonna split up and start going like 2 to one side, 3 to the other, going all around looking for a frickin' door. But effectively, I did bake marrow.
Yes. After, are you just gonna sort of stay there while they're doing this? Or are you gonna?
I have to stay there, like, and I think I can. I also have to keep like touching, the ground too. But I can see, hear, and smell everything out of them because it's heightened. So it's like, yeah, I know what's going on all the time.
Yeah. There is. It's probably the one that heads south. It's almost at its like max range it can go, and you do see what appears to be a massive door that's probably also about like 20 feet tall.
Found the door. How long does it look like it'll take us to?
It'll probably take about an hour or two.
It's a fucking long way. Let's go.
It depends on how fast you all move.
Fast, you say?
That's not a challenge.
That's a challenge.
While I'm still able to look at the door, I can make checks while like looking through my scouts. So could I like see, one, if this door looks booby trapped, and 2, if it looks magical?
Sure. Yeah. Give me those perception. Give me a perception check first, and then we'll probably do an Arcana check.
Okay. The perception check will be 31.
31. It looks like a door. Does not look trapped or anything, but it's definitely not like easy to open or anything. You do spot that there's like a crank.
Yeah, like a heavy looking like door. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a crank to one side that you should probably open it. You do sort of notice that there might have been at one point some sort of sign above the door, but it is long gone. This is sort of like something is whoever made this wants to keep something in here and doesn't want it out.
Okay.
And if you want to give me an Arcana check.
I do want to give you the Arcans. These modifiers, man. 33.
33? Yeah. You can tell the door is probably one of the few places on the wall that isn't trapped.
Okay, okay, awesome. Okay, very big door. There's like a crank. It's like a heavy looking door. There was a sign, and there's no runes or anything. So this might just be the one door, the one thing here that isn't trapped. We will have... Yep. Let's just go. We chill. I say goodbye to the little dragon marrows that I made, and
also one thing you would notice looking through this thing is that there's a lot of intricate carvings on the door.
Oh, like anything recognizable?
With your thing, you think they might be... It's hard to say dragon adjacent, but they look to be giant lizards.
You know, I have dragon lore.
I know.
you know, I could still, make dragon lore. Yeah.
If you want to give me a dragon lore check.
Maybe I do. Maybe I became a master recently. Maybe I want to roll for that ridiculous modifier. Oh god, I need to double check this one though. I'm pretty sure my math is right. No, my math was wrong. 36.
36?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of... If it's dragons, none of them have wings.
Do they have arms?
Yes, but it's... It reminds you a lot of like what Lila turned into.
Okay.
Ooh.
Like a dinosaur?
Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, obviously we don't know that it's called a dinosaur. This large lizard. Okay, cool. Then by remembering what Lila turned into, and then looking at my child, I go, it's just giant rosalites on the door. Because she's kind of like that, but she's got longer arms.
Yeah. You know, there's like one big one on there that's got like the legs, but its arms are all stumpy. It's so short.
They got some really tiny arms. It's like pure leg day.
I can't believe the dragons are skipping leg day.
Perhaps that's why they lost. But to be fair, it doesn't sound like the fight was much anyways.
Australia, quick question. What happens to those little scout guys when you stop casting the spell? Do they just go off and live their own life?
I'm pretty sure they return to the earth.
Okay.
They're just made to blend in like an extension. They don't really have anything though, you know, like thoughts, feelings, or anything.
What about Dorothy?
Dorothy is a mimic. That's different.
I'm going to have to look into all the magical creatures that you can create at this point.
As Ozrum goes, they're constructs without a soul.
Ah.
Like if one were to make a golem.
Does Dorothy have a soul? I think...
It's hard to tell with mimics.
I say yes, because Dorothy is very sweet. Because I summoned her.
Yes. I will ask, is there anything else you want to do before you get to the door?
I need to prepare myself mentally because I am the professional door opener after all.
Yes, you are.
Shut up. Oh wait, well, out of character question. If I turn this door into Dorothy, does that make her big? Like big mouth? Like big?
Does the spell say it has to be on like something of this particular size?
It has to be a minimum size.
A minimum size?
I don't know if it mentions a maximum though, actually. That's the wrong spell. That's me looking at flesh. I need to look at portals. Actually, you know what? Door no more than 10 feet tall and 5 feet wide. Never mind.
Okay.
But that would have been so cool. Giant door mouth.
Mm,
Oh, you would never want to fuck around and find out. Here.
definitely. So yes, you eventually, after about like maybe an hour or so of walking, you find yourselves standing in front of this door.
Does like a specific song maybe play in the background?
Maybe.
Something that inspires awe and wonder.
Yeah, that is incredibly copyrighted and we can't use.
With
You're the bard. You can start playing a song of awe and wonder that's copyrighted that we can't use.
I could. I will pull out the lute. I will pull out the lute and play a classic song from the classic movie with that spawned like 2 trilogies technically, and it is specifically called Dinosaur. What's another word for park?
Or lake.
I almost said recreation center.
Oh, wreck.
Dino
Rec Center.
Dino Rec.
Woods.
Dino Rec.
Just gonna call it Dino Woods. That's it.
That sounds like the name of an actor in Hollywood.
It does sound like a name of an actor in Hollywood. You're right. Actually, no. I like what Alyssa put. Dino Dimension.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
The double D's.
It's a Dino Dimension.
With the amount of MILFs that are about to join us, yeah, double D.
Yes, you stand before the door and you can see its intricate, not dragon carvings.
They look like Lila's. Yep. Anyways, I'm gonna. That is not my lore to drop. That is her lore to drop.
I mean, Tamsin, you would know Lila.
Okay.
Yeah, she turns into a dinosaur. Or she turns into a bootleg dragon. My bad. I don't know what the D word is. But, Estrella, is this door safe for my door opening skills.
It's not. I didn't notice anything. No spells, no boo traps. It's just going to be really fucking heavy. Like, there's a crank over there.
All right, I will go and I will do my professional door opening and start cranking this door open.
Yep. So you do that, and the door just sort of slowly takes a minute or two, but it, eventually opens in, and you can sort of see beyond. And like inside there looked like there was like a little. You see a path that stretches further into the woods, and then off to your right, you see like a little shack of some kind that is long fallen, sort of out of. It's in disrepair, and then next to it are a couple of like probably old horse carts.
No one's in here, right?
Not that you can see.
Yeah, it's just. Does it look like abandoned?
Yeah, looks very abandoned.
Okay, now in terms of the recentness of abandoned, because we've seen like ancient abandoned, and then we've seen recently abandoned. So like, where on the scale of abandonment issues, where would this area like be?
Probably within the last 10 years. Probably been abandoned for maybe like 10 years.
Is there a souvenir shop?
That would be further on in.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess I walk in. Wait, no. There's no like. I'm not gonna like walk in and then get like I don't know, swan dive picked up by like some rat with wings and like fucked around with like in the first movie of the one with Pratt Rat in it. That poor assistant. Anyways, like that's not what's gonna happen to me, right? If I walk in.
Give me a perception check.
I'll hold you. I'll get you.
I feel like Denise and Mero should walk in first on the ground of if a giant monster came out to almost bite their head off, they'd be the most likely to survive.
It's true, and we can both fly too if we get away from it.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, Dumisa never has to worry again about being hoisted 80 feet in the air and just chilling.
Oh my god, I just realized with my movement speed in the air and my really high athletics and acrobatics, I could grab a tiny dinosaur, lift it in the air, and then drop it to its death.
But why would you?
If it's trying to kill us, I can be the dinosaur.
Well, did you roll me the perception check? I didn't catch it.
I did, 33.
33? You don't say anything. The woods seem very quiet.
Okay, I think we can just go in.
Yes, there seems to be one very definite path. It seems very worn in, probably from the carts that you see.
Oh my god, wait, we're looking for Joanna, yeah? Yeah?
Zildrum goes, yes.
Oh, okay, I'm waiting for someone to
you
confirm.
You were saying it in character, so I wasn't going to say yes.
Oh, I thought it was an out of character question. Yeah, I'm gonna actually check out that shack really quickly first to see.
No, don't check out shit. I pull out the sending stone. We can just call her here. I'm gonna call Joanna. Joanna, your head gets bring, and and I go, hello. Wait. Hello, Joanna. It's me. Where are you? We're in Dino Dimension. How are you, I guess? I have 5 more words. That's it.
You didn't specify we're at the entrance. Oh,
I forgot. Yeah, you're right.
Just change the I have 5 more words to we're at the entrance.
Can I do that?
Sure.
Thank you. That gets sent to Joanna's head directly.
Yep. I guess now it's a very good time to figure out what Joanna is up to right now. So I move everybody over to the map. So Joanna, you find yourself standing outside of this tower, and this massive creature is bearing over you and Lemon. Looks like it wants to eat you. It looks very hungry and not very friendly. as you get that.
Currently running from a dinosaur. I don't know where this is. Where's the fucking entrance? How do I get there? And John's gonna keep talking. Just know there's a word limit. It's just help.
Oh no, Joanna's being attacked. I think that way. I point. I point to a direction that is probably correct.
You guys are actually much further away than this map will allow me.
You're just scared that I can get there in one turn.
No, it's...
Lemon, have you ever dealt with one of these?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
That's so great. That's exactly what I want to hear. You should just fucking run.
But yes, now I think it definitely, for at least you three for now, to go into initiative.
Uh-oh.
Everybody else, if you want to run full tilt to get to Joanna and Lemon, it will take you 2 rounds.
Will it take me 1 round because I'm really fast?
It will still take you 2 rounds.
Damn it!
I do want to say that I'm gonna like full mount Rosalite for this, for the purpose of just going haha.
And
You just grab a Groon as you.
Oh, I was just gonna say, can I cast Fleet Step and carry Groon?
Yeah. So, we'll roll all the rest of you into initiative when you get here. So we'll start with Joanna.
And die, Joanna.
That roll. Oh, I could probably pick it up. You rolled again. Now I rolled an 8, so it's 28 for my initiative.
28. And for Mimi, all you do is just right-click your token, hit the little sword and cross shield stuff, so it puts you into the initiative.
All right. My character sheet, my stats are not in here, so I have a 37.
You just 37. Cool.
Oh, I zoomed in, and the dinosaur looks much scarier now.
Yeah, it is considered a. Leave it as, or is it? It is considered a gargantuan creature.
Yep.
So yeah, this thing is massive. It's a Spinosaurus.
Spinosaurus.
Yep. So it's like, what if an alligator but on steroids?
Hate this.
Yep, and we'll begin at the top of the round with Lemon.
Lemon doesn't want to be here very much at all, but also doesn't want to leave Joanna.
I mean, I think Joanna would have said it all. It's like, I think the people that are supposed to meet us are here. If you want to fly away and not die, that's a good idea.
Good idea. So I'm gonna. Lemon is riding a giant moth, so I can command the moth to move twice. So I'm gonna move 60 feet. And then from here, I'm just gonna fire with my bow and try to be a distraction. That's a 29 to hit.
29? 29 will hit.
10 points of damage.
Yeah, it is big, easy to hit, but very beefy. Yeah, sort of arrow just sort of sticks in between some of the scales, and it lets out a roar. And then it's its turn.
Uh-oh.
And is going to spend its first action, because Joanna, you're the biggest target currently. It's going to spend its first action to move up to you, rush you, and then it is going to, with its jaws, reach down and try to bite you.
Okay, I'm gonna use my reaction to reactive shield to raise the shield.
Okay.
Joanna has a shield. It has calls. I imagine it just appears in her hand.
Yep. And that is going to be a 41.
Thankfully, because the shield that doesn't crit.
That's good. And so you are going to take 25 piercing damage as these, and your shield will reduce some of that as well.
Well, I'm not using a shield block. I'm just raising my
Raising
shield.
the shield, yeah.
Increasing my AC.
Shield block is different.
Yeah.
I forget because nobody here uses it.
Yeah.
So yes, this sort of bites into your shoulder, and then it's going to use its last action to grab you with that bite.
Out there.
So you are now grabbed by it in its teeth.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, this is great. This is loving it.
Mhm.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah, I was gonna do that too.
And now it's your turn.
Okay. Cool. First, Joanna is just going to attempt to get out of the grapple, which I assume is an escape artist check.
Yep, an escape check.
Escape check, not escape artist.
Either athletics or acrobatics versus its fortitude DC.
Let's do athletics, and I'm
All
just gonna roll my physical dice. Nice. So that is going to be a total of 37.
37, you will get out. Not a critical succeed, but you will succeed.
Cool. Does that count as attack penalty?
Yes, I believe so.
Rude. Cool. My next action, I want to grab. Joanna has a scorpion whip on her waist, and I want her to try to trip the Spinosaurus because I have Titan Wrestler, which means I could use these. Let me just double check because I can actually trip. I know it's grapple.
It's 2 sizes above. I actually just checked myself because I also have it. It's 3 if you're legendary, but I don't think any of us can be legendary yet.
No. Shit. You're right. So this
I'm sorry.
resizes. No, that's fine. That's good that we know. Damn, only master. Then I'm just gonna try to stab it in its foot then. Now with the whip. I'm gonna take out my machete and try to stab it in its fucking foot.
Go for it.
Ooh. I mean, that's a 29.
29? 29 will hit.
Nice.
29 is just its AC.
Oh, good to know. I rolled single digits. Ooh. That's gonna be 18. I guess I'm stabbing, so... Oh, it's 18 slashing damage. And I'm gonna just, again, yell at them. It's like... Run faster. I need to run now. Run faster.
Yep. And yeah, we'll be back to the top of the round with Lemon. At the end of this round, I will deal everybody else into initiative. But yes, Mimi, it is your go.
All right. Well, I don't know if I can intimidate a giant dinosaur, but I'm gonna try.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, you can certainly try.
I'm gonna try to demoralize it, and I'm just gonna yell, look over here, you scaly piece of shit. So I think that's at a -2 because I assume it doesn't speak.
It does.
Yeah, so that's 28.
28, and that's versus its
Will DC.
Will DC. Unfortunately, that is not going to be enough. It just does not understand what you're trying to do.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm not just gonna leave Joanna to get eaten. How much damage did it do to you?
A good 1/4 so 25.
All right, I'm gonna charge. I'm gonna switch to my think I have to drop my bow, but I'm going to switch to my spear, and I'm going to do a cavalier's charge. I'm going to get right behind it, so I'm flanking, and I am going to strike as a part of the movement. So that is a 37 with flanking.
37 with flanking, and 37 is actually going to make, because it's flanking. Now that is a crit.
Let's
Amazing.
go.
And time to draw the crit card as you roll your damage.
Trip it, trip it, trip it.
I'm going to do this in Foundry so I don't have to keep rolling d6s.
Yeah. And what kind of weapon is your
I have
spear?
an Elven Branch Spear. It deals piercing damage.
Okay, it's triple damage.
Well, then it's going to
Yes.
take 33 getting stabbed in the ankle.
Let's go.
Yep. As you take it, and the blood starts to spill, and then the rest of the group now, you can hear the roars of this creature as you draw closer. And was that the end of your turn?
Yep, that's 3 actions.
Cool. Yeah, and it is the Spiny Boy's go. So the Spiny Boy is going to start off with a tail attack against Lemon. This. And that is going to be a 32.
That hits.
Okay. And it will be 18 bashing damage as this thing hits you.
Oh, that wasn't so bad.
And then it is going to second action, turn around, and with its claws swipe at Joanna. For a 31.
Because of my shield, that doesn't hit.
Yeah, then it just sort of glances right off of your shield. And for its third action, it is just going to attack again. Because it doesn't have anything else it can do. And it's not like smart enough to like try and make you frightened. No, it's only gonna be a 25 to attack you with its claws.
So close to being a crit fail.
Yeah. And then we'll bring it to you, Joanna.
Cool. I mean, I've been looking at my stuff, and I think, Joanna's still flanking it, yeah?
Yes.
Am I able to try to climb on top of it?
Sure. Yeah, you can give me an athletics check if you want to try to climb it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Joanna wants to try to grab, I don't know, maybe it's gonna grab one of its jagged teeth. And that is going to be... I love having good skills. This is great. This is gonna be a 35.
A 35? Yeah, no, you can jump and start climbing it. You can climb at half your normal speed.
Cool. So I have 25 speed. How tall is this thing?
Gargantuan creatures, I think, are like at least 20 feet tall.
Okay.
Let's say this one's a little shorter. This is like the smaller of the litter, so it's gonna sit at a nice 25 feet tall.
Okay. Well, yeah, Joanna's gonna do some like jumping shit, grab onto one of its gross scales, and then just start like going at it with the machete. So let me roll that first one.
I found a kid with Spinosaurus.
Hate it. This first one is going to be a dirty 30.
Dirty 30 is going to hit.
Cool. That one was less. That's going to be 12 slashing damage. And then I'm going to use my last attack to just keep on stabbing it.
Okay.
That one is... I'm rolling low for my attacks. So that's... Again, it's going to be a dirty 30 because I just rolled 5 better.
Yeah, that'll also hit again.
Cool. And that is going to be 13 more slashing damage as Joanna is just grabbed onto the side and just stabbing, just like, I hate this place.
Yes, a little bit of round 2 at the beginning of the third round. If everybody else wants to roll their initiative and put themselves on the sheet to see how round 3 starts.
I have a question, just in terms of where we actually start on the map. Are we all the way there where we currently are?
Yes, you will be right where you are.
Okay.
I switched dice for initiative that I knew I shouldn't have. So it's gonna be a 21 from me.
Also, I think, Dumisa, you did not reset your health back to max.
I hit the long rest button, and that's all it gave me.
Well, I imagine Groon would have done medicine, so.
Fair enough.
And it was 27 for your initiative?
No, 21.
21.
At a 40.
40?
40.
Tamsin goes, zoom.
Yeah.
Tamsin wants to meet other MILF.
Tamsin's like, hello, fellow MILF, how do you do?
Jeremy
You're the
moving
MILF
at
club.
Mach speed.
Yeah, Tamsin wants to meet a MILF and Jeremy wants to meet another animal companion. It's great.
It's just the Roadrunner.
Yes.
Age appropriate MILF, because technically Estrella does fall under MILF category. More MILF than usual.
Yep. But yeah, Tamsin, you will start us off.
Okay, so I'm going to free action have Jeremy move me 40 feet, so 35, 40. And then, because I think I have eye line to this, and I assume that the gang has told me that Joanna is not a giant not dragon,
Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good assumption.
I will be like, that seems wrong. And so I will cast True Strike, and then I will cast Disintegrate on Z-Buddy.
Holy
So.
shit.
Oh god.
Holy
So-
shit.
I make a spell attack with advantage, and you give me a Fortitude save, please.
Okay.
Not only do you want to meet the other MILF, you want to establish dominance.
I got it at 20. I'm gonna say,
Oh my
holy
God.
shit.
I mean,
Yes.
he got a 30 for his fortitude save.
That is my DC, so he passes, right?
If
it meets, it beats.
If it meets, it beats, but also you're making spell attack rolls.
Yeah, so it's basically I make a spell attack roll. I deal 12d10 damage. On the crit, target must attempt a basic fortitude save. On a crit, beat the save is 1 degree worse. So that means that it fails, I guess, because I got a crit, but you passed the.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Shit.
Okay.
We're gonna show up and it's bones, and we're like, what were you complaining about?
Joanna just comes up covered in ash.
That's so much dice on the fucking screen.
Wow.
That is 53 damage.
Yes.
53.
You crit too, though.
Yeah, but that just brought it up from a fail, or from a pass to a fail.
What happens when it
No,
fails?
I mean we have you crit, so we have the card thingy.
Oh,
Yeah,
just the
we
crit.
do. I will-
Yeah,
I
that
will-
works on spells too, because that's how I
Yeah.
get a lot of my triple damage in, or ridiculousness.
Spell, so you can either do the double damage or normal damage, but the target is slowed 1 until healed.
Damage.
Go for it, yeah.
So that's what 53 times 2 is.
106 damage.
Yeah.
What does it look like?
It's not looking great as what exactly does disintegrate look like for Tamsin? I want to ask.
I mean, I think that Tamsin's magic is all like pretty surprisingly subtle, given sort of how flashy they look. So it's just like there's like a sudden like blast of force, and then I think, I don't know, some of its like scales probably start like rotting off or whatever, turning into dust slightly.
Wow, Joanna on the side of the dinosaur. What the fuck?
Yep.
But yeah, that's my turn.
It survives miraculously, barely. Groon, it is your turn.
All right. So, how far away is it? I forgot to check. Oh goodness, I gotta get closer, don't I?
Yeah, you very much
Much
do.
closer. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to hang on for
I'm-
dear life with Doomy.
Real low. I'm like at the bottom of the order.
And
You-
it's gonna hit next. Okay, yeah, and I can go twice and basically the same number of attacks. That valid. But I put down the things to tell the distance. Oh, that's only 60 feet. How far away am I?
You're a lot of feet away.
Yeah, I think it's
At least 2.
Yeah.
At least 2.
140. Do I have anything I can do from 140 feet?
I don't know.
Do you have a
Probably
message?
fireball.
That's true. What's the building behind this?
That is the Wizard's Tower.
What's it made out of?
Stone.
Okay, that works, because 150 is less than 500. So I will cast a 5th level fireball behind the dragon, like kind of attacking the tower almost to avoid the tiny ones that I can barely see.
Okay. Yeah, that's a failure.
All right, so that is 43 or 43 plus 5, 48
Yep.
fire damage.
Yeah, it's dead.
Damn.
Dang, nice.
And yeah, it explodes, and there's a lot of fire, and then the Spinosaurus collapses to the ground, dead.
I imagine Joanna just gets blown off from the
Yeah.
force of the explosion.
Oops, was that a bit too much?
No, you guys both saved me spell slots. Thank you.
Joanna gets up, gets all the dinosaur dust that scoop off of her. What is going? What? I Lemon, are you okay?
Lemon, also covered in dust, just goes, "What the fuck happened?"
I don't. Is that? Oh shit! Joanna starts waving, seeing from the distance. Hey, it's the friends. I don't recognize the one on a horse. What is that?
I'm mushing, going, woohoo, zoom. Like Amy Rose? Amy Rose? Rose?
Yep, that's the reference. Yeah.
It's a Sonic pink. And I boom all the way over and start waving my hands like frantically, going, "Hello, are you guys okay? Holy shit, right?"
What? Oh, Lemon, that's the one that goes pew pew.
I gathered.
Yeah. We're fine.
Waves back, just a little stunned still.
I'm looking directly at Lemon. So small.
Yeah, just like 2.5 foot. She has little moth wings, and she's sitting on top of a giant moth. Yep. Yeah, the moth is probably close to the same size as Estrella.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And now is a pretty good time for for you both to describe what you look like, because Joanna's changed a bit.
Yeah, I mean, Michelle, you're already kind of like going through with Lemon. Why don't you finish?
Yeah, so yeah, Lemon is a sprite. She is tiny, both mechanically and literally. She has dark skin and long purple hair. And she rides a like big fluffy green moth. But she, you might expect a fairy to be a little fun looking. She looks very serious, and just a little bit fed up with everything, which, considering she almost got eaten by a dinosaur, seems fair.
Yeah.
And Joanna is, I'm pretty sure last time the crew saw Joanna, she was in like literally like a torn up flannel and jeans and stuff. Now she looks definitely more cleaned up and wearing like kind of appropriate clothing for adventuring. Like it's this like green, I can't even, like a green top and pants. Like the top goes up to the neck, no sleeves because Joanna doesn't need sleeves. She's like, now she has a shield on her. She's kind of putting on her back, and on the front there's this like heavily embellished rose with thorns around the edge of the shield, and like again has a whip around on her belt, putting that away, kind of holding up, and like holding the machete over her shoulder as everyone kind of goes through, and like adjusting her like round glasses to make sure like she's seeing everything. Just is thanks for your help. Why did no one say anything about dinosaurs?
About what?
Dinosaurs? The thing you just melted?
That's not the dragon.
What?
I thought that was a dragon. I mean, look, and I'm going to point to my dinosaur-looking dragon.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, no, that's...
Yeah, it's you see a big pink lizard, with some crystally textures, especially on the head. All fours, no wings.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then as Estrella points her out, she just goes, "Hello."
Shit, it talks.
Is that a dragon?
Yeah, this is my baby.
Okay.
So is this one, pointing at the plushie.
You have a stuffed animal with you?
Stuffed animal waves.
Oh shit!
Joanna, this is a dinosaur. Also, Joanna, toys fucking moving? No.
Look,
That's
this is all new.
haunted.
Yeah, it's haunted as fuck. And John's like, no, that... I mean, I haven't seen a dragon, but that was... Do y'all not know what dinosaurs are?
You are saying words, my dear.
So, more importantly, we're friends with a dragon? Is that the situation?
That's a new development.
Yeah, let's just say that we have sealed away the souls of like 3 baddies, but also in the process we have a whole baby, and I'm like patting Rosalite, and like a grandpa in a dragon plush. It's a puppet.
I hold up Zolzrum.
Okay.
Like Simba.
It is a pleasure to meet both of you.
Oh, you talk too. Okay, nice to meet you.
All right, we're processing a lot today. What's one more fucked up thing?
Yeah, I thought the last place was fucked up. Okay.
Oh, you got. Oh, we need to catch so many things, especially you, Joanna. But it's very to meet you. I don't remember if you said your name. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, I'm Lemon. I don't know your names because Joanna didn't say them, but I'm pretty sure I know who at least 4 of you are.
Oh.
Tall and angry, short and pew pew pew,
Yeah, pew pew pew.
tiny and on fire, and edgelord.
And looks like a statue. Yeah.
And I am not as angry anymore as I used to be.
She
But
went
yeah,
Yeah.
accurate.
so much character development.
I also got a girlfriend.
I am the girlfriend.
Oh, you got gayer.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It is my second time.
Mhm. But like to give
Okay.
to put names to faces. I am Estrella. This is Rosalite. Tall and angry is Dumisa. Short and on fire is Groon. Edgelord is Marrow. And our latest addition, the MILF in the chair, is Tamsin. And this baby over here is Rosalite. And the stuffed toy grandpa dragon is Zulstrom. And I do not think I'm forgetting anyone.
Okay.
You forgot Jeremy.
Jeremy! Yes, I'm so sorry, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Is there's just so many of us. It's a
who's
lot.
One
Jeremy?
of the snakeheads looks away from you.
No,
Like it's
Jeremy,
shunning
I'm
you.
so
Wait,
sorry.
the
Does
you
chair
nice
is alive
colors?
too. Okay.
Does the chair also talk?
This is chair talk. Also very sorry. It's very nice to meet you, Tamsin. It's just been a day so far, as you could probably tell. I was next to a dinosaur and it fucking exploded. So
That is them, and I point to the combined duo of Firebug and MILF in a chair.
Well, thanks
Thank
for
you.
that. I thought I
Yes.
was going to get eaten.
Okay. As much as I really want to not see any more dinosaurs, I'm pretty sure that the thing that I was sent to look for is in that fucking tower.
Aubrey, that's the wizard tower, right?
Yes,
Okay.
it's very towering.
Is it the void on the map? The void spot?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I see the doors on it now. Okay.
Yeah, probably. First, though, I require a hug. And I raise my arms.
That's fair enough. And yeah, Joanna will give you a hug and the head pat, pat, pat. It's like, well, it's certainly nice to see familiar faces.
Glad
Even
you're
though
not
it's-
dead.
Why is this a new scar?
Who? Who are you referring
Yeah.
Hugging Estrella, first of all.
Everyone has new scars.
Yeah, I have so many new ones. I don't like it.
Oh Lord. Okay. Dios mío. Well. Yeah, I don't know what to do next. Should we just fucking go in?
Do you guys need do you both need the breather first, or because you're right inside the goop?
Yeah, let our healer treat your wounds.
Yeah, you need me to do something about that, the bloody gash, because it did like 34 damage, right?
Yeah, no, it just, oh shit, yeah, no, that'll be nice.
You're just talking and like your arm's just bleeding.
Yeah, you know.
Who else is damaged?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, did Lemon get hurt?
I got scratched, but I'm okay.
I mean, if we're gonna take 10 minutes, I might as well do both of you.
I won't say no.
Yeah, 10 minutes doesn't seem like
Yeah.
too much of a hassle.
While that's going on, if you all want to, if there's anything you want to do in this clearing or take a look at, we can do that while that.
Vibe check the wizard tower. Same thing. Like, is it one trapped, two magic on the door, especially?
Yeah, give me those rolls. Perception to start with.
I'm rolling solid 14s, and I keep rolling the same thing that has like the exact same modifier, so it's always about like it's like a 33 again.
Yep. So yeah, 33. You do notice that the doors are locked. The doors themselves don't seem to be covered in the runes, but the tower definitely has several runes along it. Whereas if you thought to try to get in different ways, or scale it from the outside, you will be in for a bad surprise. But go through the doors. If they're unlocked, you should be fine.
And the doors themselves don't have like a fireball rune on it.
No, they're just plain locked.
Okay. Doors are locked. Runes on the tower. The doors are once again probably our best bet.
Well, of course, I can do my job, as always. If we need to open a door. Oh, wait, are there bones left from being disintegrated? Did the bones get disintegrated too?
Yes.
Well, it died via fireball, though, so...
It's then, disintegrate plus fireball just equals soup.
Yeah.
I think there's just soup
It
left.
kind of turned to goop.
I was thinking more jerky.
There's no bones worth taking not in that condition. I have standards now.
Like, truthfully, I think you're gonna have to fish around. Like, it's not gonna be fun.
Not right now, no. Like, usually, yes, in front of a complete stranger in Joanna, not right now.
I'm sorry, whoever gagged. I'm so sorry.
That was me.
Bad soup.
That's not the fishing game you want.
Hey everybody, Aubrey here with a fun little announcement. Goblets and Gaze is now an affiliate over at Adventure Dice, and we know how much we all love those math rocks. So if you need some new math rocks in your life, go over to adventuredice.ca and in the checkout code, enter our promo code GOBLETS for 10% off. But also, they have dice. They have other TTRPG accessories and tabletop goodies, dice trays, condition rings, and things like that, little spell casting stuff. Great stuff there. Go check them out and support our show. Thank you.
Yes, actually. Which Lemon, I guess you will be privy to, but Mero, you should do the recapping. Something is telling me, on a multi-plane level. Like if there were walls, like the fourth wall is telling me that you'd be very good at it.
I think I can hear a force from like a cosmic entity that's saying do the recap. I really want to do the recap. Please let me do the recap.
Pause half a second. That is 40 for Joanna and 41 for Lemon.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
The power of healing.
You heal back wounds you never knew you had.
Your feels better for some reason.
Why do I feel so
scarring gone?
Man, the knot that I've had in my back for 6 weeks is gone.
Yeah, my knee is just a little less stiff now.
Oh my god.
No, what are you doing on your knees, Lemon?
Listen, when you get to a certain age, your knees just are unhappy, okay?
You'll learn one day.
That is not the direction I thought that was going in. When you get to a certain age.
Your knees just
Bad
get
knees come
unhappy.
for us all.
Yeah, they do.
Knees and backs, they will betray you before anything else.
My ankles are actually betraying me. But anyways.
I have the back.
Anyways, ankles and body parts aside. Okay, so I'm going to do this recap, but we all have lore that I'm just going to point at the person, and if they want to share it, they'll share it. If they don't want to share it, we just move on. That sound good to all of you guys? Or point at the group.
Fair.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. One second. Joanna's gonna take out a notebook and a pen.
Okay.
Get comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh. It's not like I practiced this 3 times today, but well, we left off where we delivered the troll, which means we headed roughly to Yggdrasil after. We did a few other things of general non-notability. We dealt with, I believe, a guy that made a kingdom that was really bad at it, and we just kind of kicked his butt. That doesn't really matter. He's irrelevant. I wonder if he's still alive. Maybe. Who knows? But the big thing is, while we were traveling to Yggdrasil, we got our first assassination attempt. Oh, it's been so long since we've been... since our first... First, yes. Talon, in quotation marks, the High Mage of Vlogos, tried to assassinate us for existing. And we were saved. And I'm going to point to Estrella and be like, this is your lore.
Oh, yes. Oh, wow. I'm ready to say it, but I didn't practice. The Mad King's my grandpa. And Talon.
I'm not gonna interrupt. Keep going.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And Talon, whom was the High Mage of Vlogos, is my biological father. This was a very fun time.
So the Mad King did save us and gave us this information. And then we met Atropa in the Dream Realm, who told us that the world was dying. And also said some other cursed information. Like looking me dead in the eye and saying she fucked my dad. Anyway.
Joanna's eyes just gets wide and she's just gonna continue writing.
You practiced that 3 times. Continue. Thank you. Go.
So, anyways, that aside, we got to Yggdrasil, which we would use to get to Naxos, where our missing princess was. We got there. I had a very nice discussion with my dad, and by nice, I mean he blew a gasket at me for asking questions about him and his questionable business practices. My dad is Dewan, by the way. Anyways, I don't think I ever mentioned that one. But, so we talked. He very much was not happy and tried to kill me like 4 times. I'm going to hold up my hands like this was one of the assassination attempts.
Just a quick interruption.
Yes?
He's a piece of shit. Continue.
Okay. So, we then got ethically kidnapped, in quotation marks, and Kevin, his name isn't Kevin, his name is the Revealer, but we're calling him Kevin. Estrella came up with a really good nickname. So Kevin basically told us if we want the mage back that can take us to Naxos, we would have to steal an item for him from the vaults of the Yggdrasil castle, and also he wanted to know about the missing princess for ransom money. So we generally did that. We ended up taking a dud. Estrella made good friends with the Prince of Vlogos, Heron, who she kind of just, I don't want to say it like that, but bullied into making him simp for you, I guess.
I didn't have to bully shit.
Bullying's not the right word for it. But he simped.
Sorry. Just for my knowledge, what's simp?
Well, you know.
I can tell you. Hold on. It is Googling it on Urban Dictionary.
I'm like trying. Okay, out of character. I'm like trying to not say what it originally meant because that's just rude. But now I'm trying to think of a simpler way to say it, and I'm like, oh shit! Wait a minute.
It is sort of a statement for when a man is very, very attentive and not obsessed, but very much like, yes, I love you, I appreciate you, you're amazing, incredible, I would do anything you ask. And it's kind of just a term used for that. If someone very much, not romantically, but just really, really deeply cares about you in a way, it's counts as
He
sibling.
respects my rights and my wrongs.
Oh, yes, that's a good way of saying it.
Everyone here has such weird words. Okay, no, keep going.
Yeah. But anyways, we teamed up with them and we managed to give a fake to Kevin. We got our wonderful mage back and we headed to Noxos. We met... I'm gonna gesture to Estrella again.
Oh, fuck, me again? My mom, like my bio mom, and my biological siblings, I have a lot of them. And, so my mom's a god, and, but like a different kind of god. My mom is, the Night Queen, who is a true god, and then we learned a little bit about that, and, well, I don't know how much information I'm supposed to disclose about that, to be 100% honest. I don't know who knows and who doesn't.
No sé.
Okay, current gods that you see like temples and shit like that all over is bad. Bad. We don't like them. We don't stand them. We don't trust them. And then the true gods are the ones that are like chilling in the sidelines, but we're low-key trying to bring more followers in like that. Oh, it sounds so bad.
I think we just burned down a cult one that used to be was it Faciled?
So I think the cult had displaced Faciled before we got there. Because the statue to Faciled was broken.
Right. But it used to be their church, so it's gone now. So there's that. The cult's gone too. We don't have to get into that.
And Lemon, you would know that several of the true gods are Fae adjacent. Several of them have notable Fae parentage. You would know that Luctus is one of the big ones whose Fae parents is Pan.
So just to make sure I'm keeping up, and Lemon, her face is just like, she's gone through like shock and disbelief and is just like wrapped back around to flat, and points at Marrow. Your father is a fake god who slept with my relative.
Wait, hold on, your relative?
And sort of, not really. It's complicated.
We have time. We have 10 minutes.
We're good like 5 in game.
It's my family kind of belongs to her in a. It's hard to explain in a way that, you know, old Fae families and allegiances and. Aunt is the easiest word for it.
Just so we're all on the same page. Is this a tropa?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, this will explain why you're here.
Tropa, the one that kidnapped me. Okay.
Yeah, she sort of conscripted me to help Joanna. And then points at Aki. So your mother is a real god and also your father is a king.
No, we dethroned him. I then became queen, but that is a bit later.
Yeah, that's hold on. That's further in the recap. We were just getting into the true god lore.
Yeah,
sorry.
But my goddess of the hunt and luck and all that shit. So just, you know, juice.
Okay.
Yes.
So, sorry, back to the recap. I'm not going to process anything that's happened yet until the end. I've had enough processing shit for like a month. But, back to the recap. We got to Naxos. Estrella has some siblings that I will not elaborate on at the moment. That is for her to disclose at some point. But we chilled. We had some donuts. It was very nice. We got Estrella coronated. It was very nice festival, actually. And then Estrella got kidnapped. Yeah, by quotation marks Talon. There was a invasion in Naxos where a bunch of, I guess, spiritual soldiers, kind of like the same thing going on with gestures to do Misa. That's like a you thing to talk about, though, if you want to talk about it real quick.
Hello, I'm haunted by my dead sister. She helps me rage and kill people.
Yep.
She is also part of the group, but like she only speaks to me because she is a ghost within me. Her name is Teshka.
Okay. You're just you all have so much to unpack. You're aware of that, yes?
Oh, we
there's more.
need like 8 horses to carry our baggage.
Why
Or
not?
at least 2 of me.
Yeah, we're not done yet. We
Yeah.
we also
Oh.
completely. You don't even know what the fuck happened to Grun yet.
Buckle in. Buckle in,
baby,
babes.
no. Okay, wait, let me make sure. Okay, I do have extra journals. Okay, keep going.
Okay, so raid happened. We fought Maeve, who is a dragon. And I'm also just going to put this in here now for the sake of no more confusion. Talon was possessed by a dragon named Theron. That's why he was evil. It happened like 20 years ago. That's why he tried to overthrow his wife from their kingdom and everything. So he was possessed. Just going to establish that, so I'm going to call him Theron.
Okay, no, keep going. I'm gonna interrupt only at the end.
Okay, so we learned Estrella was kidnapped. We hightailed it to Vagos as fast as physically possible with a gay pirate ship. We got there. We beat up some dragons, as you beat up dragons, and we saved Estrella, who kind of had things surprisingly under control, which is kind of what expected, sort of. Yeah, that was expected, but we came in. We helped her out. We had a break after that. There's some trauma for that. We're getting Estrella a therapist, I promise.
You did forget to mention the whole dying part.
I'm leaving that out intentionally, very briefly. We're not letting John know about that just yet. I'm adding it at the end. And actually, no, I don't know. Who fuck cares? Oh yeah, right. During the Naxos raid, I died. Anyways, continuing from that, so we got Estrella, and then we headed to the World Tree. Breezing on past that statement. We got to the World Tree, we got to talk to everyone, and we got a list of things to do. First thing we did, very quick to summarize, we went to Obara to free Torfine, the goddess of the earth, who is a literal teenager that the false gods tried to sacrifice for power. We went in, we beat up a lot of zombies, we ended up saving her, and now she's safe. Great. Yay, thumbs up. We also learned some lore in that cave. I'm going to gesture for Dumisa.
Oh yeah, hello. My mother is also the goddess of war. She abandoned me and hates my guts. Actually, it's worse. She doesn't care about me. So anyway, moving on.
Yeah, like a ridiculous amount of us are god adjacent at this point. So, yeah. Oh, before we continue, I'm gonna lift up my shirt real quick and like, this is how I died. Anyways.
Jesus.
Anyways, just for clarity, to like actually specify that it wasn't metaphorical, it was quite literal.
Okay.
But anyways, other than that, after that, we waged essentially as peaceful of a takeover as possible on Cressa. We went in, we beat up 2 dragons, because apparently Dumisa's adoptive dad is also a dragon. There's so many fucking dragons. We put Theron in a sword, points to Dumisa's sword. We went in, we beat up Thorn, we beat up Maeve, we shoved their souls into some temporary objects, and they're going to be weapons soon too. This is also when we got Zolstrom, but he's not going in a weapon, he's cool. Hold up Zolstrom.
Waves.
Yes, very cool.
I can get over that. Continue.
We chilled for a bit, we did some, I guess, well, mostly Estrella did a lot of queenly maintenance. Also, it just lowers my voice a little bit. It's just like, Estrella really needs a nap, so if you know any really good chokeholds, just let me know.
How very dare you. How very, very dare you.
But sleep spells or calming teas, those are appropriate.
Hurry up and talk about your weird not mom yet.
God.
Oh, and don't forget Grun. Grun had some changes.
So I forgot to mention, when we were going to Noxos, I forgot that Vasile tried to kill us, but Vasile tried to kill us. And Grun had a bit of an existence. Actually, Grun, do you want to cover that part?
So, well, it was all my fault. I told the priest everything about what we were doing, and then Vasile came and tried to kill us, and I found out he was a bad man. But then I got better through the healing power of flame. Have you ever considered how the healing power of flame can help you in your life?
Here's where we're going to stop that. Here's where we're going to stop
Really
that.
quickly, Joanna is going to get up, pick up Grun, go back to sit, and just hold Grun while writing.
That's a good idea. Grun needs at least several hugs today.
Need a hug.
So, yeah, we got Tamsin to the group about this time, and Tamsin, do you want to talk about yourself or anything? Can I tell them about the mom stuff?
Mm-hmm.
To tell them about your mom, Tamsin says, very clearly being like, do not tell them about my connection to your mom.
Okay. Well, I have a mom, and she is currently stuck between the planes as well, which is unfortunate because I died, but my mom sacrificed herself to save me, and now we need to get her out of the plane trap, and also she's now dead. But other than that, we came over here, there was a vampire in a house, and we beat up some monsters, but that is generally the recap. And yes, I am leaving one thing out, and you guys know what it is, but we are not bringing that up right now.
Zulzrum used to be the god of the underworld.
Oh, not that. I was talking about the dirt. I was talking about the dirt thing, but okay. Yeah, Zulzrum used to be the god of the underworld.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Yeah. Very
Sorry,
confused.
I'm feeling really out of my depth here. I thought the whole fighting cults thing would I thought that was kind of a big deal, but you have been murdering gods. So I have a spear.
I have a sword, like a little machete. So.
Do you want a hungry spear?
And my fireball.
A what?
You see in our bag, because we haven't used anything. I have this hungry spear. It's called a gluttonous spear.
Weapons could eat.
That looks terrifying.
Well, I don't actually know. It's just I know what it's called, so I just call it the hungry spear. And I mean, we're not using it.
We got a lot of random stuff we could probably distribute out as necessary if you need it.
Yeah. Also, I think Mero forgot to mention at some point in time I was Queen of Lagos for a week.
Yeah,
she was. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm through adoption, I'm technically a princess of somewhere else, and then through birth, I'm a princess of somewhere else, and then through taking over Cressa, I'm also the princess of there. Therefore, I am a quadruple princess. Ta-da! That's it. Math.
She's collecting princess titles at this point. Affectionate.
You know, I was gonna say we don't have time to talk more, but I have so many questions. Let me. Joanna's gonna flip back through her book, and just okay, first, dragons can possess people.
Yes.
Yep.
And are dragons good or bad? Because last time we met you, and my understanding, dragons are bad, but you have a dragon on your shoulder.
Yeah. So our point of perception has changed. Quite literally, some are very bad, and then some are quite chill. Rosalite is actually a baby, and therefore just baby. And Zulstrom is chill.
But then the Queen of Cressa, no good. My dad, no good. Estrella's sort of dad, also no good.
He's dead, number 4.
Wait, are
Very
they
bad.
also dragons?
They were.
They're not anymore.
Like full dragons. The Queen of Cressa like to eat her kids.
Oh,
Yeah,
Just write that down really quick.
like
Lemon?
a Capri Sun, like just.
I really
Lemon-
lucked out on that one.
Lemon is just gonna gesture for Joanna to like come lean in closer.
Joanna is gonna take Rune off her lap and put her down really quick, and then lean in.
Should we mention the thing?
I wanted to wait till we're not in a place where we could almost die. Like, I know we spent like 10 minutes here, but you know.
I mean,
20.
we're about to go into a wizard tower. I feel like it's going to be more dangerous in there.
You are right. Okay, 1 second. And Joanna's gonna kind of like stand up and like she had a bag. She put it on the floor. Mine's like, just 1 second, and gonna open up the bag and take out this large steel gray rock. And it's like, so about the dragons.
Dragon lore. You let me
All your
dragon lore
dragon
right
lore.
now.
All your dragon lore.
Well, dude, can I just point at that and look at Zeus and be like, what is it?
We
20.
found this.
Yeah, you know exactly what that is, Estrella.
40 I look at it. I kind of like touch my bag. And then I'm like, there's literally nothing worse that could happen. And I pull out my dragon egg from the bag and go, "So, one of these, yeah.
You have one too. That's concerning.
This one I had since way before you met me. So
okay.
this was my secret. Yeah. Where did you get that one?
Well, we mentioned the cult. We took it from the cult when we killed them.
They were worshiping it, and I went there because like, oh, this is a magic stone. Maybe it's what you're looking for. It wasn't, but we got this and took it away. And then someone, I think, there was another person that did like magic via singing or dancing or whatever. It was Dima. I think they're the ones that said it was a dragon egg. And it's a dragon egg, apparently. Apparently, they fall from the fucking sky.
They do what now?
As soon as you say fell from the sky, I'm just gonna block Rosalight's ear. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. That explains a lot.
Don't know what to do with this. I thought it was bad, but then you're talking about dragons, and apparently not all dragons are bad, but also surprise.
Can I look at
It really
it?
depends how you raise them, I think.
Yeah.
Are they like dogs? No disrespect.
No,
Children.
Babies.
This is a
Right.
whole baby, and I have the baby. I have my baby's head because Rosalight is medium sized right now.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy, but sure, here.
Okay. My bad. So do I have to roll again to tell how old this thing is?
No, it's. You wouldn't say it's incredibly close to hatching, at least not without especially having the breath weapon.
Okay. Well, it's not going to hatch anytime soon.
And
Good.
Zolzrum will come out of the bag and also is looking at it.
Yeah, come here, come all aboard the baby. Because I'm still sitting on Rosalite, so we just gotta look at it.
Little poppet hand up underneath his chin as he studies it.
Do you know what kind of breath weapon we would need for it?
This appears to be an adamite dragon egg. So whatever breath weapon they use for that. Give me just a moment while I think.
I wish to also think.
If we need to punch it with the power of adamantine, if we get a certain level, I can do it.
No,
That's
you
a
need
joke,
to
that's a
breathe
joke.
on it. You need to breathe on it. It's a breath weapon thingy.
Breathe on your fist and then you punch it.
No.
Give me that the dragon lore one more time.
31.
While this is happening, Joanne's gonna look at Lemon's like, I mean, I told you they know what to do. I just expected like it needed to go bye-bye.
Yeah, well, the whole being adamant thing, we didn't really have a choice.
That too.
Don't worry, if you don't want to raise a child, we've got this.
These
It
are
is
really helpful too.
it's fire.
Fire?
Oh,
Oh, that is surprisingly
True.
easy to get.
Groon, do you want to become a mom?
No.
I can
no.
be a mom.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't think
do
that's
not
a good
take this
idea.
from me.
But still, even after like the breath weapon, it would need probably a couple of months else before hatching.
So I could just hold on to this in the bag while we go through that fucking tower, because I think we still need to go in there. So yay, more dragons.
Yeah, technically.
Quick question about dragon eggs, because I'm not particularly a dragon expert. How long can you leave them breath weapon before they become unhatchable? Is there a limit?
No,
Okay, mysterious voice in the sky.
Zolzrum says. No.
Yeah, the one that I have in my bag is literally ready. It's just held together by time magic.
Mhm.
Like,
We may want to wait. I mean, you probably already thought about waiting before hatching this for a while.
well,
That's
yeah,
ridiculous.
I would have to wait regardless. It's also the breath weapon part. I'm like, technically, I could do it now if it's just regular magic. But if it is a breath weapon specific, scrolls exist.
I don't think. Just looks at Zolz and just like, I don't think you could breathe fire.
I don't think you can breathe, period.
He breathed water, sort of.
He's also flammable in this body, so I think he wants to
Yes.
stay away from fire.
Yes, I would very much like to stay away from fire.
What breath weapon did you have when you were alive?
Lightning, yeah, because you were dark blue.
Yes.
Ooh. Fascinating.
Out of all the dragons we've encountered, none of them have breathed fire yet, have they?
Nope.
I think I'll say the same character. I'm pretty sure it would be like Theron was acid, Maeve ice, Thorn is negative energy, Rosalite breathes crystals, the Zolstrom and the little egg in my bag, they would both be lightning, and this one over here would be fire, I guess. That's our first fire, baby.
Uh-huh. Well, that wound on my arm is completely gone. Thank you, Grun. You all deserve a hug and a good night's sleep. We don't have time for that now, I think. I don't want to sleep here.
Oh, I can make a cabin, so we'll be fine.
You cabin stop dinosaurs.
No.
That's what I thought.
I can
So why
keep
don't we
guard.
go into the tower and get the shit and go?
Actually, if we really want to be super meta, I think I can get us out of here. And like out of here. Oh shit.
Okay, but we still need the idol, right?
Yeah, no. We'll get that shit first, but I'm talking about once we have it.
Oh, okay, good,
I could
good.
poof us out of the teleport, if you will.
What's with all of y'all and all this fucking magic?
We leveled up.
What does that mean?
Have you heard of the
Still
healing
trying to
power
tell
of fire?
No shot.
I had to get stronger and smarter and learn from people because everyone wants us dead.
Yeah.
Okay, you're valid.
Anyways, it is time for me to do my job as the professional door opener. Can I
Yes.
investigate the door to make sure it's safe to open?
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
All right.
Joanna is also going to go to Tamsin's like, did they do this to you too?
Do what?
The whole drop all this knowledge on you.
I was mostly informed by...
Okay.
But did I hear you speaking Sylvan earlier? How... Are you also Fae? I heard that you were working for Atropa.
No. Atropa took me from somewhere else. Apparently I'm from a place called Mexico. I don't
It
know
is
where
a
that's
new
from.
plane, I say out loud. It is a
That-
plane that I wish to see one day.
Hey, Aubrey, have I ever heard of Mexico?
Oh, roll me an
Oh,
Arcana.
God. Please get a nat
40.
20.
I got it at 20.
Yeah.
That's 44.
Sweet ass. Oh my god.
Yeah, you have. It was in a book somewhere.
Oh, I read about that, but I've never met anyone from
What?
there.
Mexico and you.
What? You're literally, besides Pinche Tropa, the first person that knows about Mexico. What? Also, what do you mean, Sylvan?
Had a lot of time to read. I mean, those words you kept saying, do you not realize that you're speaking, Sylvan?
No sé, I just fucking know how to speak this. Is that Sylvan? Do I know fucking Sylvan?
It
mean,
sounds, I mean, a
Salas.
strange dialect, but it sounds like Sylvan.
Can we just start speaking Sylvan? Everybody who knows Sylvan, just start speaking Sylvan and see if Joanna picks up.
Wait,
Sure.
is Sylvan Spanish?
Yeah.
Women speak Sylvan frequently.
Exactly, let's go. We're all speaking Spanish.
Well, Spanish is a dialect of Sylvan.
Yeah, but Marrow, the door is locked. It doesn't seem to be trapped.
Okay. Can I unlock the door?
Sure, yeah.
Estrella holds out my hands, eyes narrow. Pass me the thieves' tools, please.
I pass you the thieves' tools.
Take a
DC
thief.
36.
Are you sure you don't want me to give you some inspiring words of music?
I would appreciate some inspiring words of music. You are very inspiring and your music is wonderful.
Thank you. Pull out the lute, and I start going at it. What song? Somebody come get her. She's dancing like. But it's just the lute. It's just like the strings plucking.
Oh, I love this song.
Marrow, I vibe with this song so hard, and I don't understand why.
I rolled terribly, which is unfortunate. But
You
I'm
got
like,
your hero points.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm using a hero
Yeah, no,
point.
you're gonna need the hero point. I also need to roll performance for aid. I'm also using a hero point.
Okay, that's like a 37, so... Ooh, I love them. I love them. Hero
Holy
rolls.
shit. That's bad. I rolled very bad twice. But I mean, performance is okay. No, I don't think so actually. That's just like roughly 25.
Yeah, the DC's 20.
Is it 20? Okay, thank fucking God. Because I rolled like a 2 and a 3, you know?
The DC to aid, for the most part, will always be 20.
Okay, sexy. I ate a little bit. It's not the best song. I think it's
You
because
skip
it's a little
plus
too
one.
quiet. Yeah, it's a little too quiet.
It's a 38. You managed to get the door unlocked.
Hey!
Oh, good. I'll ask you more about Mexico later, Thompson.
Yes. So, Marrow, do you open the door?
I would like to peek in the door first before I open
Are
the
you
door.
trying to not be noticed?
Yes,
Roll me a stealth.
always. I'm gonna use my physical dice because I don't trust the digital ones right now. My stealth is not bad. My roll could have been better, but that is a dirty 30.
A dirty 30. So yeah, you pretty sure that nobody notices you, and you sort of slightly open the door, and you look into this. Best way to put it is like when you you enter a museum, and it's sort of that sort of entryway, like in front of you. For a moment, you get a little bit like there's a giant statue of a dinosaur in the middle, but it's like the bones.
The bones?
It's like a bone dinosaur statue in the middle. You can see first, and you can sort of see some stuff off to your left, off to your right. There are stairs that start to wind up, but you don't see anything and you don't hear anything. But yes, you see the entryway. There are stairs leading up. There is something off to your left, and then there's something off to your right as well.
I'll relay all the information along with, and I don't see anyone or anything alive, but there is a very cool skeleton in the middle, and there's 2 sets of stairs going up.
Okay. Well, if I remember correctly, we're looking for a piece of amber. Is that right?
Yeah, it's usually something encased in amber.
Quick question, because we have encountered bone tornadoes. The giant skeleton in there isn't like moving around or pretending to be still so it can then move around and eat us, right?
Give me a perception check.
I could actually do my painted scouts again at a lower level and just do the same thing I did before if you want.
If you'd like to, that would work.
A 39. You take a very long, hard look at this skeleton.
Okay. I don't think we have to worry about this one.
It's free bones.
You don't want to topple the skeleton either.
Pretty much one thing you can see that there is like a sign that's set up shortly after you enter is thieves will be sorely punished.
Maybe it's if you steal a bone, then it comes to life and eats you.
I will not take the bones.
Sorry, Mero.
That's okay. I have a good collection of bones. Oh, Joanna, do you want to see my bone collection so far?
Technically, we're going to have to steal something, though.
Well,
They won't notice.
I mean, at that point, we just need to book it out as fast as we can.
Do you want me to do a quick thingy? I'm gonna do the thing. Touch a wall or floor, and just cast Painted Scouts. Again, this one is at a lower level, so I'm pretty sure... well, actually, I have no idea how many come out. I think it's 1? No, that's plural. I'm not 100% sure because the heightened says 5, but...
Less than 5, so like 2 or 3.
Yeah, we'll just say a couple. Come out, again, little dragons. Little baby roselights. And, this time it's like, with, like, 120 feet range is usually, what it is. So, yeah. Can see, smell, hear.
I'll say you can at least look at what's on the first floor. And you'll see as you look, there is the skeleton, there are stairs up. Off to your right, it looks like exhibits of some kind. And then off to your left, it's maybe a gift shop.
No booby traps, things lurking yet.
None that you can see. You've also not tried to steal, so...
Hey, Aubrey, as Joanna walks in this room, could she think that's odd, and then I get to use that investigator feat?
Sure.
Yeah.
And that's, you notice something that's off slightly.
Yeah, so... So, like, basically, there's something odd. It doesn't have to be relevant at all, but something that you wouldn't notice, like, as soon as you enter the room. Like, obviously, there's a skeleton of a dinosaur. So, you know, it's at your discretion.
As you enter here and you look around, you know, everything is, and no one's been here for a while. There is a very fine layer of dust, but there seems to be a spot where somebody has come through since things have closed down, but it's been a while. Because there's less dust where their footprints are, but there's still a bit of dust there.
Okay, I think Joanna would kind of notice that. And knowing that, could I now pursue a lead? I spend 1 minute examining the details of one potential clue, say some footprints in the dust, and they're a target of my active investigation. And whenever attempt perception or skill check to investigate, I get 1 circumstance bonus to the check.
Cool. Yeah. What is everyone else?
Lemon is just gonna not like get too far ahead, but just like take a look around the room and sort of like take a peek up the stairs.
Yeah, up the stairs, it does seem to go up to a 3rd floor as well, but the 2nd floor, if you like peek around, it does seem to be more of the exhibits and things like that. And then, yeah, on your left on the bottom is there's like what appears to be some sort of gift shop. There are like little sorts of trinkets, odds and ends, and then on your right there are more exhibits about these creatures.
Is there a tiny dinosaur in the gift shop?
Yes.
Is there a price on it?
Yeah. It's 2 silver.
If I put 2 silver on the counter, do I have the confidence that I will be allowed to take a dinosaur, or do I think that will trigger the thief thing?
That's up to you.
I want to give my girlfriend a dinosaur.
Listen, between you and me, I say, walking up as you're holding the tiny dinosaur, if you're going to take that risk, it should be after we've found the idol. Just on our way out.
We won't have time when we leave. What if we have to teleport out really fast?
I mean, think of it like this. If whatever is triggered by this potential alarm is so bad that we have to teleport out the second it activates, then there's no way risking this would be a good idea, because then we're never going to get the idol.
You know, I used to always tell Heavy that it's not stealing if you don't take it out of the temple.
I'm gonna pay. I'll just find her. I'll make a dinosaur myself.
That's the spirit. You can make a little dinosaur figurine.
Won't be as cool. It won't be from the dinosaur place.
It'll be cooler because you made it with love and care.
Can I
What
hear
is
that?
this place? Do we know? Joanna, do you know what this place is?
Joanna across the room looking at some footprints. A wizard's tower? A dinosaur wizard? Do you have wizards that are fucking dinosaurs?
We have a god that's sometimes a dinosaur.
Oh. What? You just
one,
said
a
you
good
don't know what
god.
dinosaurs are.
We didn't know it was a dinosaur at the time. She just sort of showed up to bite a dragon. It was like another dragon.
Also, Astrea, you totally did hear that.
Oh my god.
I just go, oh, babe, no, I like anything you make me. It's fine. I like anything.
Aubrey, could I like look at these footprints really quick before doing other stuff?
Yeah. I will say you don't even have to roll for this. They're heading up the stairs.
Okay,
Do you want to know anything specific about them?
Just mostly where they were going. I mean, do they just look like boots or like
They
are
look
they
at
like
boots.
okay?
Boot prints. This is not like dinosaur footprints. This is boot prints.
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. No dinosaur wizards yet.
Yet.
What if the dinosaur was wearing boots, huh?
I'm gonna,
Dino in boots.
I'm gonna
Like
say that
Puss in
Joanna
Boots.
is the leading dinosaur expert in this group, since you fucking knew what dinosaurs were.
Clever girl.
Tamsin would like to drift over towards the staircase, and I would like to spend a minute casting a prying eye and sending it up sort of to the second floor and then the third floor for a little.
Yeah. Yeah. And as you're casting a spell, I will ask Lemon, are you going up to the second floor?
Yeah. I'm not gonna like fully explore it. I'm just gonna like stop at the top of the stairs.
Yeah. You do see that the stairs continue up to the third floor, and pretty much like all around you, there's just sort of this giant circle of exhibits.
Like more dinosaur bones.
More dinosaur bones. There are dinosaur bones, things like that. Other kinds of reptiles as well. Bones from there, and someone is like magical taxidermied a bunch of them. So you probably have like a moment where you're like, oh no, it's not moving. Okay.
Okay, so. Huh. Yeah, I'll wait for everybody else to catch up, but this is definitely weird.
Yeah. And Tamsin, you're casting a spell. Is anyone else going up the stairs as well?
Joanna would start heading up just because, like, she's saying she probably would obviously like, so like, there was some footprints, old footprints, but footprints going up the stairs. So I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah, I think once people start going up, I will too. But I think for just like a safety precaution, I'm gonna have Rosalite turn back into her baby self and just carry her. Yeah. And safety, as in I don't want to like I fall through the floor or something like that.
Mm. Yeah, and then around this time, Tamsin, you will cast the spell. What are you going to do with the eye?
So it seems like Lemon has the second floor sort of covered, so I'd like to send it up to the third floor and look around a little, see.
Up to the third floor? Okay. I will say that once you get to the top of the stairs, the third floor, there is a door.
Oh, boo. Then...
But you've learned that.
Yes, I've learned that. Does the door look trapped?
Perception check. You do notice that the handle and the lock on it have been busted.
Oh, that's a
Like
little
somebody
concerning.
like took a hammer to it to like open it up.
Oh. I will say to sort of whoever's around that, it looks like someone broke into the third floor. I'm hoping that that's not where this idol was.
Oh no. I'll just say I was with Tamsin. Tamsin's doing a cool magic thing. I want to hang out with the cool Tamsin.
I mean, would I be able to hear this from like the top of the stairs?
Yeah, I'd say so. Unless Tamsin is like whispering it. You're following the footprints, correct?
Yeah.
You will notice that they do go up to the third floor, and you see another set of them, this time looking maybe a little bit more hurried, coming back down the stairs and heading off somewhere in the exhibits.
Uh-huh. Well, seeing as there's footprints going up, there's footprints going up to that door. There's also footprints going into the exhibits. They look rushed. So, I'm gonna go look upstairs first.
So, I'll ask, is anyone going to follow Joanna upstairs?
Yep.
Yep.
I'll
Yep.
stick with Tamsin, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I will follow at the end of the party.
Yeah. So
I'm just gonna
you will-
hold my girlfriend's hand and go up like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Joanna, you lead the way, and to the top of the stairs, you can see the busted door where the handle and the lock had been broken.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's ominous. I want to sneakily or slowly open the door to kind of look inside.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay, it's not my best, but it's not bad. That is going to be a 31.
A 31? Okay. Yeah, you slowly push this door open. Like the lock is broken in a way that you don't. It offers no resistance. You push it open, and you sort of see the light in this massive. The whole entire third floor is a lab of some kind. You see books and everything all along the walls, tables covered with alchemical things, and it's like in the center there looks to be a pedestal. There is a pedestal on it that had like a little thing where something looks like it's supposed to be, but it is not there.
Okay. And I mean, I don't see anything in here. We like living, allegedly.
Nothing. You don't see anything living in here.
Okay. Well, Joanna's gonna kind of walk in to look. It's like, well, I think it was here. I'm assuming those other footsteps going to the exhibits was someone taking it away. But I'm just gonna double check to be sure.
Yep. So you all see the same thing as well, and anybody who wants to give me perception checks, and if you want to look for anything specific in here, let me know. Yeah.
Ooh. I'm gonna do perception check, but because this is, guys say this is my pursue a lead thing.
Yeah.
Cool. I could also clue in someone who's also investigating this thing, and they get a +1 bonus.
I think I'm gonna stick with that natural 1 for a 20 on a perception.
No.
I got a 34.
Lab notes and books. Yeah, there are lab notes and books everywhere. You, Tamsin, specifically find notes about the way that this wizard was replicating all of these from something that was in this amber.
Aubrey, I hate you. Just.
And Joanna, you were looking to see if this was the place for sure, or
Yeah, kind of like going around, see if like these footprints or whatever, like there's anything else that perhaps that person missed or anything that relates to it. I got a 30-30.
Yeah, the footprints, they lead up to the pedestal, and then they quickly run out. You can definitely sort of see the way that this person was just jauntily walking at first, and then after they grabbed what it is, they fucking booked it.
I think so. John's gonna say something. So whoever went here originally got to the pedestal, but those footsteps are very sloppy and running. So I assume taking that amber counts as stealing, and it doesn't look good. So maybe we don't take anything yet, in general.
Good call. Oh boy. On that 35, because I never specified what I was looking for, may I please look for other tracks, like of the Rosalite kind, or of the goop dino outside kind? I'm, just in case, like people weren't the only ones just in here?
You don't see any tracks other than the ones that you have made and the ones that are from this person.
Okay.
I would like to head back to the second floor. About how high are the ceilings?
The ceilings, they're like 15, 20 feet.
Okay, then I'm just gonna, like, fly above the exhibits and see if I see, like, I don't know, someone who looks like they got murdered by a magical trap.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. They're sort of behind some of the exhibits, and it's less they look more torn apart and less murdered by a magical trap. You see sort of a form that it has been long enough, and you. What is your perception bonus?
It's 18.
18, and you notice that there are bite marks on those bones. And yeah, it seems that they were kind of torn apart. There's remnants of stuff all around them. You'd have to get closer and probably poke through some stuff to find anything else.
Mero was hungry, thank you.
I'm just gonna, like, land next to the body, and I'm just gonna sort of, like, poke it with my spear to see if it has the amber, if it has the idol.
Yeah, and like you poke sort of the remnants of this armor and this bag, and the bag sort of falls apart a little bit, and this cylinder comes out. It's probably 6 to 8 inches long, and it is metal, and it appears to be locked with some kind of puzzle.
Lemon's just gonna whistle.
You all hear that.
I think Lemon found something. Let's go investigate.
So when everyone catches up, I just go, so I think this is what you call environmental storytelling.
Yeah, you know what? And then I'm assuming the footprints end there.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, the footprints end here.
I'm guessing that the amber is in that cylinder, and I'm guessing whoever picks it up is going to get attacked by something.
Yeah. How far do you think we are from the door?
Couple 100 feet, maybe?
I mean, if we run really fast.
Looks over at Mero.
Okay, how
Are
about...
there windows?
It looked like this person was trying to go for a window. And was not successful.
But there's like a window like in this exhibit that leads, I'm assuming, outside.
You see a window.
What floor are we?
You're on the second floor.
Second.
So you're about 20 feet up.
Does the window, like, can I open it?
You can attempt to. It is locked.
I mean, usually the window's locked from the inside.
Is it like a key lock or a switch lock?
It is a just a switch lock. So, you know, you can unlock it, and when you try to push, whoever's trying to push it open, give me a quick reflex save.
All right. I suggested it, so I'll make a reflex save.
I think Joanna would have gone with you as well. Maybe we're both doing it, teamwork, right?
Hang on, why do I have an asterisk? Oh, I have an item bonus. That is a 29.
29?
I got 31.
31? You both take 8 electrical damage as you try to push the window open. The runes on the building shock you.
Fuck.
Why even have a window then?
What's the fucking point?
To let the light in. I told you guys it was ruined all up outside.
I didn't
expect
think
it
it
on
would on the inside.
On the fucking window. That's just bad design. What if it's hot?
God, I've been hanging out with Joanna for too long.
Okay, look, why don't we just do it? Why don't we just do it this way? We have a flyer and we have sonic speed in the form of Marrow. Maybe what we do is the rest of us at least get to the first floor before we pick up anything. Because the flyer can fly and Marrow is Marrow.
What does that mean today?
Marrow is very fast. Very, very fast. And the rest of us will be safer on the first floor. We can get out on the first floor and we can help prevent anything that is chasing after them. You see what I mean? We all out. We then block the door like that.
Okay, but we can't just leave one person alone. Are you gonna?
I said we had a flyer and we had Marrow.
So they're gonna be together? Okay.
Yes.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Plans need to be explained.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm also operating under the assumption that the ceiling is still like 15, 20 feet high and moth is moth.
Yep. I follow. Okay, let's give it a shot.
I don't know how any of this shit works. I'm just gonna assume you pick it up and then bad shit happens, so...
That is what I am also assuming.
Yeah,
I don't want to take any chances. I haven't found any, like, footprints or anything yet, so it's like, if a shit starts, at least we're on the first floor and we can just duck out, you know?
So,
Wait. What if picking it up attracts something from outside? They were on the third floor. They tried to run down. The only reason they would have stopped running down is if there was something below them.
I suspect the skeletal dinosaur.
The fucking dinosaur, yeah.
I'm just suspicious of it in general. I know I said it was fine, but I feel suspicious of it.
I have an idea. But somebody has to go outside. I have thoughtful gift. I can just send it outside.
But what if when they're outside we can't get back inside and help whoever is dying from a giant skeleton?
We got enough people to break down a door, I would assume. You saw what Tamsin and Grun did together. We have goo outside.
But
How
what
many
if it's
cubic feet of material would you say that the dino skeleton was?
What a specific question.
It's a gargantuan creature, so it's about roughly the size of the Spinosaurus.
Okay, so that's more than 10 is what you're telling me.
what? Yeah, something.
Were you gonna put it in a bag of holding?
No, I just disintegrate can just straight up destroy objects.
Well, if you get rid of its legs.
Or the head.
I got one other thing that I could do. I can summon elementals and make the elemental grab it.
Elemental. Like,
Hi, sorry, I was in the bathroom. I'm back. Come back to the
don't touch the cylinder yet.
So we have 3 plans. We have plan A is Marrow grabs it with everyone on the first floor, and they run really fast down, and then we all book it out. Plan B is Estrella and I get the thing, Estrella thoughtful gifting it out. I make sure Estrella gets out, and everyone else is already inside. Option 3 is Estrella summons an elemental to fight off whatever wants to eat us. And I guess there is a 4th option, which is we get rid of the legs of the skeleton just in case.
I really don't like us separating, honestly. This person died, they were by themselves.
But we don't know anything about them. They could have been slow.
There's also like 7 of us. We're never truly separated.
Okay, I'm just saying, just like, like, at least stay within throwing distance.
That person could have been slow. That person could have just made bad decisions.
I mean,
They could have
obviously,
been
look
someone
at
who
the-
saw a dinosaur and ran right toward it. We
look
don't know
at
their life. We
fucking
don't know
that
anything about
person
them.
made bad decisions.
Also, I have a time thing. I can get out.
I raise my hand as like, first off, the bathrooms have really cool toilet paper holders. Second off, do we know exactly what happens when we activate this? What happens if the doors seal shut and the windows? Are there windows? And the windows
Yes.
seal shut.
Yes.
Windows-
Windows are already
don't touch
shut.
them. Don't touch them.
Yeah.
Windows
a
are
lot-
trapped.
Mhm.
We know that you can leave the room because the corpse did.
What if the
So-
building eats us and then turns into a giant thing of lava?
It's
I
that sounds
don't-
out of character.
I
There
think we can be prepared for that.
There
Is that-
are a lot of hypotheticals, so I
Uh-huh.
think we can't be prepared for everything.
Mhm.
So we need to just be quick and decisive with whatever we do.
One question, and it may not matter, but just in case it does. Dead thief stole it, ran, died.
Yep.
But it made it back to the cylinder. Or to the pedestal.
No, it didn't.
It did not.
No,
Okay.
it's right here.
Oh, okay.
I maybe this thief was thinking if he puts it in the cylinder, that might block whatever magic or whatever trap or curse.
I see. Okay, that
didn't.
makes more sense. I don't know why I was exchanging cylinder and pedestal in my head, so I thought it went back to the pedestal.
Well, I'm fine with being the one to grab it because I think I have the most escape options in terms of speed and in terms of teleporting out the window.
You
And
cannot
so-
go out the window, is what we're telling you.
Yeah, no,
The
it's
window
bad.
is shut, and when
Yes.
you try to open, it is trapped.
Can I see through the window?
I did only take 8 points of damage. Like, it's not
You
that trap.
just singed my hair a little bit. It's fine.
You try opening it when there's monsters grabbing at your feet.
She has a point. What if I kind of like the idea of teleporting it to whoever's outside? Yeah, that may be the best. At least that way, for sure, that thing is safe. And I mean, you two just took down a fucking living dinosaur. You could probably take down a dead dinosaur.
Yeah.
Mhm. Plus, if all else fails, because I do have a spell that lets me travel pretty fast and slow down time. I'm pretty sure I can get downstairs, no problem. The issue is if the doors close, that's when all of you wonderful bitches come in and break that shit down. Okay, I can also wall of flesh us to protect us. I can make a wall, okay? I can make a wall, and it's just I'm very good at buying time, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
And I trust that you guys are like majority fighters, so we could probably take it. Who wants to be on the outside then?
I can go to the outside if we need it.
You are the fastest.
I could go with Meryl. So we're both. There's at least two of us.
Okay. And the rest of us are okay with being on the first floor then?
Sounds like a plan.
Maybe I should go piggyback on Marrow in case one of them gets injured.
If Meryl's okay with that.
Can
Will
I
that slow them
comfortably
down?
lift Grun and hold on to her? Like, can I try picking her up to see how heavy she is?
I don't think Green is incredibly heavy.
Is this
I-
like would I get speed penalties carrying Grun around?
Grun is 3 bulk. I'm not sure what that means.
Pretty sure your backpack is 3 bulk. Your backpack with things in it. Okay, I could be entirely wrong too. Don't quote me. Well, healer's tools are 1 bulk.
My backpack is 8 bulk, but I can also carry a lot.
20 sling bullets are 2 bulk.
Damn.
That seems like a lot. I mean, I know they're stone, but
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm like, what the hell? I guess Estrella is secretly jacked. It's all the legs.
I do have 4 bulk total. Although I think because bulk is like not just weight. Bulk is how bulky things are, how hard to carry them they are.
Yeah.
So I don't think it like adds up quite like that. So I don't think she'd be 7 bulk.
It's also
'Cause
depending
that's like
your carrying capacity. I think also, well, not carrying capacity, but how much you can in general also depends on strength, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Don't you just have healing potions that you can give us?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you want
that
them.
would-
but I wanted to go vroom. That makes more sense though.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Grin. I don't think I can carry you. That's Demise's job.
I also want you where there's the more people in case they need more help.
Okay, well, I'll give Marrow but I'll just give Marrow the bag that has the healing potions.
Okay.
Yeah, and I guess we're getting ready.
Right, your chair. Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
Before we do this, I should probably grow wings in case I need to fly.
Fucking what?
Don't worry about it.
No, we don't have time for this. Grow your pinche
Yeah,
wings.
I'll spend 2 actions to grow my celestial wings. They last like 10 minutes.
Speaking of things that last a couple of minutes and are a little more rational, how long does Fleet Step last?
No, 1 minute.
Yeah, do you want a Fleet Step like on your mark, get set, go?
I can't use Fleet Step, but you can use it on Joanna.
Yep, because how else is Joanna gonna keep up with you? But that plus 30 feet.
Yeah,
Mhm.
true.
Sure. I'll move fast.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that like right before y'all leave. It'll be like, you have 1 minute.
Okay.
So it's Joanna and Marrow grabbing the cylinder.
No.
No, I think Estrella is going to thoughtful gift
Okay.
it to one of us, and it's going to be Meryl, Tamsin, and Joanna outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone else who's staying inside is on the first floor.
Yeah.
Go. Just because I can time jump my way out of the second floor for sure.
Oh, so should I give it to you instead?
I mean, if you
Joanna's
want,
outside.
if
Actually,
you
maybe
want.
better, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, fortunately caught that before we
That's
finally.
why I was asking.
We good to go?
We got the plan. Let's do it.
You got the plan? So who are you thoughtful gifting the cylinder to?
I will thoughtful gift it to Marrow because Marrow's
Marrow?
Yay!
And Marrow, are
This is
you
a-
inside or outside?
I'm in the outside group.
Okay.
I would also just like to note that Demisa is standing at the very edge of the gift shop with a little dinosaur figurine in her hand, ready to run as soon as the cylinder's grabbed.
Mm.
But she also left 2 silver on the counter just in case.
And you say you've left Estrella alone?
No. Leave me alone because I can time jump immediately.
Okay.
Yep.
That
I
is
wanted
the
to make
plan.
sure. I wanted to make sure I got everything correct.
I'm also not
Yeah.
alone. I have Rosa Light.
It's true. I will say, literally, as soon as you touch this cylinder to thoughtful gift it, you hear the rumbling, and anybody who's down on the first floor can watch as the skeletal Tyrannosaurus starts to move. And Estrella, in the exhibit that you're in, everything starts to move.
Oh, everything.
Oh no!
Okay, well, thoughtful gift is an action.
Yep. And they're starting to come to life. They're gonna take just a moment And yes,
immediate-
Marrow, you have the cylinder in your hands.
I
now.
immediately time jump,
Yep.
and that will stop time.
That looks like what's that sound?
Mhm.
Oh, go ahead.
I will time jump. I stop time. That's also another action. It gives me 2 more actions, which allows me to stride twice. I've been sped up as well, so I can move 60 feet now, like per stride. And that's what's happening. As Estrella is going to essentially book it. In her high heels, just like the lady in the. The lady running.
I know that meme.
Let's go.
Yep.
Running all the way down. However, 30 feet may take me. Not 30, sorry, 60 feet times 2 may take me. And I'm assuming I'm downstairs because it's like 120.
Yes. You get downstairs and like halfway to the door.
Halfway to the door. And that's when the spell will stop. And I will alert the first floor team, like, okay, I'm here, let's go.
Okay,
And
so
I do have
run to the door and hold it open.
You grabbed your figurine.
Oh, yes, I do.
What kind of dinosaur?
I'm kind of thinking like a Stegosaurus.
Oh.
I think they're cute.
Yeah, good
They
choice.
are cute.
And they're kind of smaller too, like Estrella, but they're still tough.
Yeah, you grab that and you all manage to run out the door as you hear this skeletal roar.
Oh, well, seems like it's working great so far. Hey everyone.
Oh my god, let's
Just
just
keep
run.
running.
I've already
Yep.
been running.
No, we're keep running.
Yeah, you start running running out, just running away, and like you get about like halfway across the clearing before just you hear a crashing sound as this T-Rex goes through the wall.
Oh yes.
Oh shit!
Let's
Okay,
go.
keep running.
Can I take flight? Can I just start flying? Because I don't think a T-Rex can fly.
It's
Do you want to
big.
test that?
It's big.
Famous last words.
I'm gonna fly. I want to fly.
Everyone running away, I am going to need athletics saves for.
Oh, shit. Here's where I'm gonna not be her.
Wait,
What is
are
an
you?
athletics save?
Do you mean check?
Check.
I need you to just tell me the DC.
It's going to be a 30.
I will never make it.
Not to be that bitch, but can I make it an acrobatics check? Because I'm literally.
Sure. Yeah, if you're flying. Can Rosalite make athletics checks?
Unfortunately, not yet. She has the exact same. I think she has the exact same shit as me, or at least that's what.
And this is
Actually, wait a
mostly a check to see if you can keep distance between.
Just pick up my girlfriend?
Yes, but there will be a penalty of a -5 to your check.
I'll accept it.
Okay.
Aubrey, I have an important question.
Okay.
If I am flying and this is acrobatics, does it count as a maneuver and flight check?
Technically, it's more of just a speed. See if you can keep, not necessarily like making maneuvers, but it's just can you keep going, not trip over, hit anything.
Okay, so it's not then.
Yeah, you're not trying to do anything fancy, which I would consider like a maneuver in flight, or dodge anything that's like coming at you in the air. It's just how quickly can you get out of here and keep distance between you and this rampaging skeletal T-Rex?
All right. I get bonuses if it's a maneuver and flight. That's why I was asking. Let's roll a sweet. My athletics and acrobatics are the same, so it doesn't.
I do have a question though. If I'm being picked up, by Doomy and stuff, would I be able to trip the T-Rex? I have telekinetic maneuver.
Will it work on something this gargantuan?
It works on anything. If it can be tripped, it's just the target is a creature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You can attempt it.
Yeah.
I got a 32.
I rolled a 3, used a hero point, and I got a 36 after, so we're good.
I also rolled a 3, used a hero point, and then I got a 37, but with the penalty it's 32.
Oh my god, you're like so insane.
You got a 27.
Yeah, Groot
no,
is
baby.
Groot is having a slight problem.
Can Jeremy roll mine for me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I got a 35.
35. So pretty much everyone but Groot is doing well on this.
Groon.
Can I?
And I scoop Groon? Run past them and scoop them?
Do you have room on the chair?
Jeremy?
Yeah.
So yes, I'd say yeah, you could.
Would you like to know what I got on the maneuver?
What did you get?
Nat 20. So
my God.
Yes.
so that plus like my because it's I get to make a spell attack roll. So that plus my spell attack, so that's a 40
40?
to trip it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you tripped it and it helps. It will get back up and continue, but yes, it'll buy you a few seconds worth of time.
Fuck, I'll keep tripping if I have to. I can spam.
You all succeeded on the check, pretty much. Yeah. And you just keep running, and eventually you see the walls, and you head out, because technically there are two different doors. Whoever is leading, who is the one person who's leading?
I think it would have to be Marrow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Meryl's
really
literally
fine.
flying. Meryl or Lemon? I
Yeah.
don't know how fast Lemon flies.
So not very fast. Moths have a fly speed of 30.
Oh, okay. Then
Okay,
Meryl.
okay, then Lemon
Yeah.
is keeping up with everybody else, essentially, who has 25 to 30 running.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Except for Marrow, who is Shadow the Hedgehog.
I'm at 50 speed, so I'm very, very fast.
And
Never mind. Friggin' Jeremy over here, mock speed. Okay. Jeremy, transformer ass over here. Jesus.
Yes. So you head out to the door that you initially did, but in the distance you can still see that T-Rex. He's coming.
Why is everything terrible here, please?
You want me to trip it again?
You could also close the door.
I
we're
thought
through.
you're out? I didn't realize we were out.
You are out.
It's coming,
No.
so.
Yeah, I'm doing my job! I'm gonna go, like, what's a second? I feel like if I'm ahead of everyone, I can get to, like, the crank while everyone's passing through. So, like, once everyone's through, I'm closing the door.
You can probably even start closing it before people are there, because it does take a minute to open and close.
Yeah, they can sneak through the little gap that's left.
Yeah, and you do that, and everybody is outside of the totally bootleg dinosaur area, and you hear the crashing as this T-Rex hits the door, and he's clawing and roaring. It doesn't seem to want to stop, but it doesn't seem like it can get through the door.
Oh shit.
It's like somebody did their job.
Shouldn't he be taking some electrical damage?
It's a skeleton.
Not against the door. The
Yeah,
door
we're
is
We
gonna say
lure it
listed
to the
as
left a little bit.
Actually, if I can it's not 20 feet tall, is it?
It is gargantuan, so technically, yeah, you can kind of see its head over the door.
Oh my god, wouldn't it be funny if I just, like, fly close to the wall, but
No.
not where the door is, and then just be like,
No, Marrow,
they're leaving.
no.
No,
We tried.
leaving.
You saw. Dumisa tried to throw a rock over. The minute it got anywhere near it, electrocuted it. And I mean, if you want to die again, be my guest.
No.
Well, no, we're not going to go over it. We're going to fly on this side of the wall and get the thing to follow us, right? Is that the plan?
Why don't we just leave?
we could just leave. I agree.
Yeah, we could just leave.
It's just a loose end, and it would be very nice to see a giant dinosaur get electrocuted.
It's bones.
There's no muscle.
It's going to be very unsatisfying.
Fine.
Imagine
It
you
would
get far
be-
enough, it would just stop.
That's what I'm thinking. It is alive solely by music. Not music.
Funny.
Fuck. What the fuck did I say music for? Magic!
I was gonna say like
Music.
spite or something.
And it's technically taking damage as it's throwing itself against the door.
Just let's go have like a little. Let's go have like a picnic.
Right.
All the way
Well,
over there.
Before we go any further, let's look at this fucking idol.
Actually, yeah, you that's a good point.
Because
Yeah,
It
last
has-
time it was
it's
nothing like
been it has been the bane of my existence for how long ago did we meet?
I don't know how time works, but it feels like a couple months.
It feels like it's been so much longer.
Really? No, I've kind of enjoyed our time. Do I talk too much? I think maybe I talk too much.
No, it's not you. Honestly, you're great. But the cults and the things trying to eat us, and it's just been a lot.
Yeah, hey, Meryl, let's can I see it so we could like pop it open.
Okay. I'll hand the thing off to Joe. Just Joe.
I really
Sorry.
hope it's not like a baby.
What?
Well, you know, like pieces of a baby, like Resident Evil Village.
I'm
Because
opening
it was
it.
in the Aubrey. You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Thank you.
Thank you to all 4 of our listeners who
You
also
just-
get this joke.
I mean, more than 4 will probably get it. You just like rub a bit of dirt off and it just says head on one side of it.
Oh my
On a
god.
rose. Thank you. I mean, no, shut up. Because the MILF Mommy was last episode. The vampire MILF Mommy. It makes sense.
I feel like that's redundant. It's like
This
ATM
is true.
machine.
We're just missing.
So nice you have to say it twice. Anyways, what's in the thingy?
It is sort of like locked by like a little puzzle. So if anybody has,
This is Joanna's shit.
yeah,
This is also stray as shit, depending on what kind of puzzle this is.
No, this is Joanna's shit.
it is essentially it's like
Is it a puzzle like a puzzle box, or is a puzzle like can be ciphered
Like a
It's-
Rubik's
or
Cube.
decoded?
it's more of like all of these symbols seem to line up, and it's got like 8 symbols on it, give or take, and it's sort of like wheels. There's a specific word for this, and I cannot remember it, and it's
Ooh, I can now use my pursue a lead, because it's probably been at least 10 minutes since our last thing, on this. So I can investigate it and I get my circumstance towards it.
yeah. Do you want to give me a perception check?
Yeah. Ooh, I'm going to use a hero point, because that was a 2. That's a lot better. So that's a perception. That's a 38.
38. I mean, okay. Yours. That's a good roll. Sorry, me just being like I was trying to Google what it was called, and it's just like, do you just mean a cylindrical puzzle box? And I'm just like, technically yes, but it's got a specific name.
Wait, just let me Google the
It's like
Da
a
Vinci Code.
cryptex or some shit.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, I think that is. Yeah, cryptex.
Yeah,
instead
that
of
Da Vinci
letters,
Code
it's-
bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cryptex. Da Vinci
Yeah.
Code Cryptex. Toys and Games. Amazon.com. Not sponsored.
Definitely not sponsored. But yes, it is something like that. 38. So you start, you start moving, and then you feel a click from one of them.
Oh, okay. So it's like a little code. It's a thing. Estrella, you don't want to learn languages, yeah?
Yep.
Do
I can do
what,
numbers too.
Do you know what any of this shit says? I'm trying to. It clicks in place, but I don't know what these symbols mean.
Can I look
Or
at
do
it then?
Yes. You want to give me a perception check for that as well?
She could get my +1 because she's also looking at it.
No, I'm using a hero point. I'm just gonna roll Dumisa dice because the Estrella dice either wants to kill me or gives me nat 20s. The Dumisa dice is a little bit better. +1 you said?
Yes.
Okay, 34.
34. You start to sort of pop more of the runes into place.
Estrella just pokes it. Poke. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Do we need to make more perception checks to keep doing it?
Yeah, just one more.
Okay. I think Joanna will do one more. That is going to be a 29.
29. 29, yeah. You're able to pop the last couple in, and you sort of feel a click as it turns, and you're able to pull the inside of it out and reveal in it is a sort of a piece of amber that's maybe about as big as your fist, and in it sort of looks like it's got a tooth.
This is what you're looking for, yes?
Out of character, quick question. Have all the other ones we found have leaves in them?
The two you have found have had leaves in them.
Okay.
And the ambers were looking different, if I remember.
This one's like a yellow amber.
Yeah. We found an orangey amber first, and then the second one was like a purplish almost amber. And this is the third one being tooth.
Yes.
Okay. I assume we didn't filled in on if some of them have different objects in them. Is tooth amber on the list?
They never said what items were in it, but it was an object from the Feywilds encased in amber.
Well, I mean, this is gonna sound weird, but can our Fae make a Fae vibe check to see if it's from the Feywild?
Yeah,
Can
I'd allow it.
Do I need to roll for vibe check?
You just give me a perception check.
19 plus 18. That's 37.
Oh yeah, this is from the Feywild. You can just tell by looking at it, and it's the tooth is from a dinosaur of some kind. But yeah, and then it just sort of gives all that kind of energy as being from the Feywilds.
Yeah, I think Lemon just sort of reaches out a hand, and before she touches it, there's a little, not quite like a spark, but there's a little swirl of light around her fingertips before she touches it, and she draws her hand back and goes, "Yeah, I'd say that's it."
Well, thank fucking goodness. Well, that's good. We did it.
Just one more left, I think, yeah.
Oh, good. I think now's a good time we rest.
That sounds nice.
It sounds better than the tent, so yeah.
It's a cozy hat.
Oh, bueno.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if we're going to rest, we might as well. I would like to promptly sort of pass out.
Good, you deserve
it. Oh yeah, I forgot. This thing lasts 12 hours. We're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Let's just get as far away from this hell place as possible.
Let's move out. Or much further out, and then once we are far enough and safe enough, I guess that's when I will do the cozy cabin.
Yeah, So yeah, you take like an hour or so, put like a good distance between you and this place before casting your cozy cabin.
For reference, for people, it is a very sweet looking cabin, and when you enter inside, it's got like a bunch of very little details that screams childhood home. The cozy cabin looks exactly like where Estrella grew up, essentially. It's probably a little bit smaller, but yeah, it's just very very detailed, and the vibes are very homely.
So
Yeah.
you all can settle into that, figure out what your plans are next, and we'll probably have to get to those next week.
Can I give Estrella her tiny dinosaur?
Yes.
The tag calls it a stegosaurus. I don't know what that is, but
Thank you. And then I'm pretty sure Rosalite wants to play with it, so that's what's gonna happen.
just don't eat it, Rosalite.
You're the one who
No
encouraged
chewing.
the biting. You encouraged
This is
the
not
biting.
for chewing. You use a chew toy for biting, and a non-chew toy is just for play.
It's not made out of plastic because it doesn't exist, right? What's it made out of?
That's true.
It's carved from
Wood.
Bones.
wood. Yeah.
Bones.
No.
Miro steals it from the baby.
No!
It's either it's wood. Yeah, we're gonna go with like wood. It's nice wood carving.
If Jumisa eats babies, Mero totally robs them.
No!
And on that lovely note.
Oh Lord.
But yes, I guess next week we'll figure out what the plan is next. And all of that fun stuff. Before we say goodbye, Mimi, do you want to let us know once more, like what you do and where people can find you?
Yeah, I'm Michelle Jones. I write for tabletop role-playing games, and you can find me on Twitter at Alesha Kills. That's ALESHAKILLS.
Yes. Yeah. Next week we'll figure out what the gang is going to be up to next. So, Tick, why don't you take us out?
Of course. Thank you very much for listening to another wonderful episode of Goblins and Gays. If you like what we do here, feel free to follow us on Twitter at Goblins and Gays. We have a Patreon as well where you can directly support the cast. Also follow Mimi as a side note. She's incredible and I would die for her. Anyways, follow us on Twitter, give us a good review on our Anchor and various podcast streaming services, and remember, eat your vegetables.
Be gay. Roll dice.
An LGBTQIA actual play podcast network.